Hope he's not pushing it to act like an animal like those Ohio people.
I'm dead.
What was that guy that we met in Philly that from Ohio? What was that his name? That guy. God, such a stupid name. When this guy told me he was from Ohio, it was around that time Ohio memes were really.
Yeah.
That's what we
I was asking someone here like why does everyone like make fun of Ohio? Like, is it actually like are you guys actually like scandalous over here? Is it just like a trend or something? And it's saying like it's just a trend and everything. So yeah.
Oh, there's.
Ohio couldn't.
I
Wait,
think I can't lie. I think they are scandalous people because LeBron's from
why?
Ohio. And, LeBron is
God,
just.
God help
What,
me.
what of the what of the biggest kappas you ever see?
I mean, bro, LeBron, if you do see this, like, I have love for you. Like, yeah, you just a scandal, bro. Like, obviously.
So are you in Cleveland or
I'm somewhere called Lexington.
Lexington? Where's the All
Yeah.
Star game this next year? Last year was in Ohio. Where is it this year? I think it's Atlanta or something. Interesting.
All I know is LeBron is good.
Yes, sir.
I agree.
Bro, if you want to talk NBA, bro, this season is looking crazy. Like, this Jokic guy is just doing ridiculous things.
No surprise for
It's
me.
like, not gonna lie, his past MVPs, I've never really looked closely to him to say like, oh yeah, this guy is really good, but the way this guy is playing is just phenomenal right now.
I'm
It's
loving what
crazy. But I'm
Chet.
so upset that the Warriors are okay, 6-game losing streak, man. It's upsetting.
Yeah, bro. Chet.
Honestly,
Chet
we
gave
love
them,
to see it, man. We
them
love to
another
see
one.
that.
See,
Calm
we
down.
love to see it. That's
love
that.
Yeah, man, we
All
love
these
to see it, man.
haters,
Shy.
It's not
When you see
haters, man. We
Shy
just love to
cross,
see
these
it, man.
haters.
cross
Just love to
step
see it.
up and step reaching, and then
Yeah,
Chet
let's
blocking him and Shy blocking him too. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
G. The Warriors need to bounce back though. But
Nah,
some
bro.
teams are really impressing me. Were like Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards,
You mean
going
Anthony
crazy.
Edwards?
Even the Rockets, for surprisingly, are doing pretty well for themselves.
Otsar.
So
Thompson.
yeah, good for them, man. Good for them.
Very
Yeah,
defensive.
it's always nice to see like a competitive NBA, like teams coming up and down. By the end of the day, this is like the first quarter of the season, and the day,
But
so there's still a lot of room for things to flip. So we'll see if teams can find their rhythm. See trade deadlines. Teams can find their rhythms, trade deadlines, and then we'll see what happens.
Most of this is, it's like, I don't know, for NBA, the beginning of season is a bad predictor for anything. Like, it's like guys do well now, but then playoffs come and it's bricks, man. It's just bricks. That's all I have to say. Well, we look forward to it.
Bro, what is that background noise I'm hearing? Am I the only one hearing it?
I
Like
hear
a
it.
static kind of, yeah.
Yeah, who's that from?
He's coming from Okiki.
I'll knock somebody, bro.
God, serious.
Mute yourself real quick. Let's see something.
Let's catch. It's not okay. It's
Nah,
still going on.
It's not. It's still there.
Jesus, wait.
Bob, please mute yourself. Please mute yourself.
Yeah, see, if I meet myself on one of these
It's
idiots,
gone. Wait, it's gone.
It's gone. Wait, mute it
Wait,
again.
yeah, I'm still talking. It's not me.
It's gone.
Bro, it's gone.
Look at this.
So it's you, bro.
Look,
Oh shit.
I'm unmuted now. Can you hear it?
Actually, it's gone.
No.
Actually,
Oh my god. I'll be
The culprit
right
knows
back. I'll be right
himself.
back.
The culprit knows
My
himself.
people
I know
at the house
the
are calling me.
culprit
I'll be right back.
is. I know who the culprit is.
it can't be me.
Let me make sure echo cancellation is turned on for everybody. Yeah, for the most part it is. So, anyway, that's fine. How's everybody's week doing? Everybody's weekend and all. Mine has been a restful but unproductive.
It's like read my mind.
It's like I'll say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, but nah, I just rested. So in some ways it's good that I rested, but then I have a lot of work to do, so it's like bad on that end. But this going into Thanksgiving week, I doubt anything crazy is going to happen. Hopefully, hopefully I can just lock in and use this week to catch up because I'm behind in a bunch of things. Hopefully I can use this week to catch up, lock in. Because I literally graduated in about a month, but it doesn't even feel like that because of all the things that I need to do, all the assignments, projects, X, Y, Z, yada yada.
What's the exact date?
December 21st.
oh,
So just a lot of stuff to do, yada yada yada. But all around, I suppose everything's chill at this point. How about you guys? Your weeks, your weekends, what's going on?
first of all, congrats on
joining the almost graded club. No, I was just gonna say for me, I think the highlight of my week I bowled b-ball. And I
Hey.
mean I bowl b-ball every week. But then, guy, today there was one guy that I met, like, and we're bowling b-ball, and he was like, do you want to also like run for the next session as well? And I never done 2 sessions back to back. So just for context, it's like I play for an hour, and then it's like 5 minute games, and then whoever loses hops off. So it's like you just keep going, going, going. And then this guy was like, oh, like let's run the next session as well. It seems like there are not so many people. And then my foolishness, I was like, yeah, sure, sure, sure. I went and I bowled, guy. By the time I came back, my whole body just gone. I have this. So imagine somebody, they have like a rope that they can tighten, and they put the loop around your head and they tighten it. That's what
Mhm.
my head felt like. I felt there was just pain from like all around.
Yeah.
But then, fuck that shit, bro. Like, what is pain even? Anyways, it was fun, Sha. It was
Who's
fun.
going to carry the logs?
I,
Who's going
I
to carry
swear.
the logs?
I
man?
swear.
Who's going to carry those fucking logs? This is shit, man.
So I was like, yeah, fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that shit, bro.
I love the time. I must remember this. So when we wake you up at 6 for the next run, remember that those logs need carrying. Remember,
It's
those logs need carrying.
Giovanni. I carried those logs, you guys. It's Giovanni that needs to wake up next time, man. I carried those logs. Did my
Oh
job,
my
man.
goodness. Yeah, man. That's cool. What else is everyone now doing?
I think Bob, you're about to say some stuff.
Oh no, I'm good.
So,
Just looking on that basketball note, bro. It's bittersweet right now because I'm getting back into for context. I hurt my knee. Actually, both my knees have issues. For context, I think the left one is more so on the front, like where the tendon that holds the patella. I think that's what it is. More of the front just has soreness in some points, and then the right knee is what kind of like the real recent injury. I think my kneecap kind of popped out and popped back in, something like that.
Wait,
So,
both your knees.
so yeah, I mean, this didn't happen at the same time, but
Jesus.
so yeah, both knees have someone issue or the other, but they're getting better. So it's the point where like I can actually be on the courts, but like I'm just a shell of myself essentially, because basketball or like most sports is full of like quick lateral movements, and right now I can barely move like side to side quickly. I mean I can move front and back quickly, like somewhat quickly front and back, but side to side like quick movements is just I'm very slow moving side to side. But I mean it was cool though. It's cool though. Played a game yesterday. Not bad. Not bad. Not there, but not bad. Progress.
That's good.
Anybody have
That's good.
anything?
I just wanted to ask you quickly, how many points did you score when you played basketball?
no lies. All
I mean,
facts, please.
So, guy, I realized that I used to think I was good in LGC. I must have been deluding myself because so in this place I've been playing, I think this is like my 5th or 6th week. That first week, I was clapped, bro. Like seriously clapped. But then I think I've been building because I noticed now that, bro, I really don't know like the movements in b-ball, like where to be at any point in time. Like I just be running around. But I think
So,
I think
goodness.
I have a question for you. How much b-ball do you watch personally?
zero, bro. That's the thing.
No, I watch a lot.
I thought like, oh wait, were you asking me or
I
Wayne?
was,
I
I was
just
asking
chimed
you.
in. I just chimed in real quick.
Yeah,
Sorry.
bro, that's one thing. At least for training purposes, I might just hop on that stuff. At least watch like YouTube videos. That's why I won't be
Yeah.
clapped. But I think I'm steadily getting better. So when I started, I was like the attack part. I don't know where to be, but like at least for defense, like that one, it kind of is almost instinct for me. It's just get the ball from this guy, pass it to someone else, and that part like I can do fairly well. And then also it's like like I'm pretty fast like off the ball, so it's like stopping someone and all that. So that stuff is like I can do those kinds of things. But it's like these last few games, like bro, like I was actually balling well. Like I think for me right now, it's not like I'm a star player. I'm more of like a good support to the team. So I play more
We don't
defense.
like that here. We don't like that over here.
We don't.
I mean, you have to
we
start
don't
from
like that
somewhere. You
over
have to
here,
start
We
from
don't like
somewhere.
that there. No,
We
we
don't
don't.
like
So
that
guy,
over here.
I'll be shooting bricks or air balls. So as we will probably disagree, take all shots, but for me right now, I'll be passing, bro, because but yeah. I mean, let me just answer Okolo's question. The number of points. So like the games are to 11. Usually I would score like 4 out of those 11. Like that's if
Respectable.
we even get to 11. And it's
Respectable.
mostly just like layups or like, when there's like a rebound, catch that shit, come back up. Because, But yeah, that's it.
Wait, I'm
Still mid,
sorry.
still mid.
When you say to 11, what do you mean?
Like ones and twos.
No,
So playing to
twos
11
and
ones and
threes.
twos. Oh,
Twos
twos
and
Because
and
it's
threes.
5
Calm
minutes.
down.
Like,
I have to read my respectable comments. Wait, twos and threes?
I mean, it's still to 11 points. Like it's fast paced, so it's like there are many games. It's not like each of the games is super fast.
Because typically we play like ones and twos. So like regular 2-pointer is 1 point, your like 3-pointer is 2 points.
Yeah,
So,
but not
two
with
and
this one.
threes.
Because there is a whole team, another team, and it's full court. So I don't know if
still
like
but interesting. I thought everybody
Anyway,
did ones
Sha.
and twos. Okay. Good to know.
not there.
Good to know.
That's interesting.
That's cool. That's cool.
I've been dreaming about hooping, but like I have actually not touched the court.
Why?
I also have this. Everybody's injured, man. I have this hip problem, like this hip issue.
What's the
anytime,
issue?
anytime I play, I have to play with aggression. Like I can't just go to the court and like be just acting lazy and just walking around. Like
Do you warm up?
I do a 30-minute stretch routine before I start. Like I stretch out my hips, stretch my arms.
Dynamic or static stretching? Because static stretching is not good before you exercise.
Maybe that was a problem, but I was like stretching. I'll like kneel, pause, or like squat, or like stretch my leg. That kind of feel like just trying to do stuff that will get my legs kind of active. But then, bro, once I get started, like I start feeling the hip thing. But like when I start feeling
hip?
it, it's like it's called the sacroiliac joint. It's like the joint.
Oh, the SI joint.
Yeah, it's like right in between like your groin and like your leg, like right in that space. And it's like a lot of stress there, I think, on the ligaments or whatever. And but like still, like once I feel the pain, like I don't care. Like once the adrenaline is pumping, like I'm going hard. When I'm finally done after the 3-hour workouts, I go back.
3 hours.
Yeah, I usually spend like if I go there by like 5, I'll leave by like 8, 9.
What do you mean like 3 hours of like hooping or working out? Like
No.
Okay. I think my 3 hours of like lifting weights. I'm like,
No. Nah.
That's
crazy.
We
don't do that way.
That's crazy. Okay.
Like after
3 hours
that,
of hooping, that makes sense.
yeah, help the whatever's going on there. I guess we'll see. I want to get back to hooping because, bro, it's a source of happiness.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's sweet. Bro. Like hooping is sweet.
I was going to ask Okolo guy research on stretching for that thing because stretching changes the game. Because even for me, when I started balling soccer again, like now when I ball, I don't feel like pain after. Before I used to feel so much pain. Like once you're done and you have bath and you're calm, you now feel pain in your legs and it's like shit. And you're now limping, that limp you always have to be walking. But now that I don't get that shit anymore. So stretching, highly recommend.
Do you stretch before or after or both?
Funny thing is, it's because of the 90 day shit stretching stuff. But I stretch before, but it's very light. Like I just do dynamic. I do leg kicks and then open up the gate, close the gates, and then sprints, quick sprints. Like just sprints up, quick sprints. That makes sense. And then boom, you're ready to play. Ready to play some ball, man. I mean, we should all play ball. I feel like a lot of us here have ball knowledge. So I'd like to see us on the field.
Definitely.
I mean, it's 5 aside.
I hate to make excuses, but I also have like a ligament problem in my foot.
Guy,
I understand. I understand.
I understand. Every single time I talk to you about sports, a new problem arises.
Nigga, I begged you to use those your Chaizu shoes. Play b-ball in from SS2. I begged you to join me.
Bro, he's holding grudges from 6 years ago.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Through those ligament problems, I still play.
Nah, but honestly, Balkins, we need to see you. Balkins, do you play sports?
In action, nigga.
Oh,
See
yeah, I
action.
told you guys, on the left wing, I'm a danger.
Even before don't do what ball, do your caffeine, bro.
You guys stop sleeping on me, okay?
We need to see it. We need to see it.
How many goals in your last how many games?
I have 1 in 1.
I can't believe that.
On the left wing, though, the left wing. I used to play CB before. They just decided to move me up because we had lack of men and they saw something they didn't expect to see.
It's like a team club sport type thing.
It's like some intramurals between like the African guys. Just pull up, play. But this is my last time outing. I played left back, and I can't lie, it was very embarrassing performance. Simply because it's like the thing is, getting buff doesn't necessarily mean you become good at sports. So as I go bigger, I wasn't moving as fast as I used to move before. They were killing me with that moving.
I guess you get your cardio headphones just came out. So.
We need to see that though. Even KK guy, one of the greatest moments on this football pitch ever. I can't lie. He has to give him his respect. One of the greatest moments on the football pitch ever.
What are we talking about?
Thank you.
KK now, he doesn't play ball, but he has one of the greatest moments.
I like the respect.
Am I is it his bicycle?
Bicycle as a defender.
I retired at the age of 13 with a clean record. Thank you very much.
It was actually
instinct.
I'll upload that.
I might just write a book, guy, and teaching the young lads the art of bicycle, bro.
Exactly. It was to defend, like not even to score. I was like, I couldn't believe that. Like, use your a normal person goes up and heads the ball. Like a normal person thinks just goes up and heads the ball.
Nah, there's the 1%. There's the 1% of crazy. I just have to go for the margins, bro. Like, thank you for the respect. Thank you.
Bro, I haven't heard that expression in years. Jesus, go for.
I was looking for something else. Like there was nothing else.
Wow. I haven't heard that expression in years. Oh my goodness.
No, LinkedIn.
What?
Is it really Stano?
You guys connected with Father just started something.
I mean, yeah, he connected with me. I accepted.
I heard it's not really
see what that guy is up to.
You said it's not. You heard it's not him.
I heard someone said that. Yeah, I heard someone said it was a fake account. That's also.
I mean, there was no profile picture, but I mean, I don't know.
There's actually no profile picture, so that's very possible.
Random guy.
I mean, even if they were a profile picture, anybody can put anything online. But I don't know.
That's true.
We'll see. I mean, I have no. Doesn't make a difference for me personally.
Father Joe.
Yeah.
My
Man.
LinkedIn profile picture is still my LJC yearbook.
Why are you a catfish? Why are you a catfish?
Myself was like my LJC stuff, but I changed it recently because I'm actually.
I just changed up thing.
That's crazy, bro.
Why you
catfish? This was. I'm looking at this Ushuaia picture right now. You said this was from when?
SS3. No. It was from the summer before SS3.
Oh wow! Look at clean head, clean face.
Like
Clean head, clean face.
Yeah, I'm a huge catfish.
Bro, looks like a respectable member of the society.
Damn.
That's crazy.
What does your work have to say about your hair?
Nothing.
That's
you
good.
like my afro.
That's good. Diversity and inclusion.
Not my parents, but
Oh
might be. I think I might be. I'm going to shave my beard soon.
I guess that would
Guys,
be
don't do it. I'm begging you guys, please. I'm begging you.
No, it's not in my power anymore. Like my parents have been.
You guys have had this flat top since I knew you guys. If I remember Amasi, I can't think of Amasi without a flat top. I can't.
That's crazy. That's respectable, man. That's respectable.
But I feel like this Amasi is. I don't think I'm actually doing anything else but this. I think if you attempt something else, it's going to be very, very bad.
You need to see Amasi in braids.
Give me ideas. Okay, so what do you want me to attempt?
Amasi in braids is going to be dangerous.
My forehead is going to be scary.
I think so.
If I braid this head, forehead will be scary. If I braid it,
If anybody talks
I think cornrows will fit you all.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting.
Line up the beard to
Also,
I don't know how that would even look.
Also for KK, so I think cornrows.
He's done it before.
Yeah, I know.
KK did corners before now. I swear.
Yeah.
I did it once.
Look.
Right, I did not. I mean, me myself personally, I didn't like the stuff, but I just
How long
did
did
it
you
so
have it
that
for?
my hair will grow. Like a few weeks, and then, also the thing about managing it, like I cannot have bath properly. Like I cannot wash my hair. I'm like, bro, fuck. I mean,
and he itches a lot.
Maybe the person that did it didn't do like a great job.
I mean, what else? But the one that I want to do is like if my hair grows like high enough, I want to do the one where it's like, it's like not
Box
like
braids.
corner. Yeah, box braid.
Mm,
I feel like that stuff will look good. And
Yeah.
being
Your
able to just
forehead
like
is
shave
going
the
to be
stuff,
so
guy.
scary, man.
Me?
Can't wait to see it. I
I
said
mean,
your
like,
forehead is
some
going
of
to be
them-
so
but it's-
scary. Like,
I
I
don't.
mean,
I don't think
I
so.
don't really see that on you. I'm not.
you should. I'm not saying don't do
Being
it.
honest.
I mean,
But
I'll test it out. I'll test it out if I don't like. Because I think for me, mostly is
I
like
think
if
it will look bad, right?
for me, it's
Like
like
you have,
mostly if I look in the mirror and
remember
I
during
don't like
COVID,
how
there
it
was
looks,
this
guy.
face of like the typical nigga with like the low cut and then I think
Yeah.
OKK does like fall into that bracket of like
Yeah, the
brown.
stereotypical nigga. Like,
Yeah.
Guy, you've been racially profiled.
I could see with an Afro was not with malintent.
Oh my goodness! Wow, that is
like
wow.
you look like you shoplift. You look like you shoplift.
No, not to that level, not to that level. I think that's more of a try.
Where is this podcast headed?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Do you know what I was thinking of? Giovanni. Giovanni looks like Giovanni looks like he acted in Power.
No lie, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. No lie, I can see it.
Oh, I'm actually so on
The
point.
look on the chain, I can see it.
The chin and the black tee.
Yes, black t-shirt and chain, bro. I can see it.
Bro, if that like white wife beater, when he wears that his wife beater, it looks very pure. Power cast. Like Ghost, maybe like Ghost son. Ghost Tariq's brother. Something like
I
that.
never watched Power, but is it as good as everybody says it is?
I don't think it is, personally.
I only watched
think
the first few episodes.
I
Never
feel like,
think
like
it's
it's staple for a certain like.
But people say it's very good though. But I haven't.
That's what I've
really
heard
got
too.
something.
People say it's really good, but
I
I've
think
never.
people need to get their standards up personally. Like,
And yeah,
And
and they're
wait,
doing all the sequels and all the.
if I may ask, how would people get their standards up?
Game of Thrones. Start from there.
I think it's time to come to a close. Just personal my opinion.
Game of Thrones. Listen, for all of you out there, that want to watch good television,
I highly do not recommend.
then
Terrible
you
show.
guys.
Terrible show.
If you want to have standards while watching TV, watch Game of Thrones. Watch Breaking Bad.
But
Breaking Bad, I agree. Game of
I
Thrones,
still
I
haven't
agree.
watched Breaking
Well,
Bad.
you're missing out. Watch Prison Break. Watch
Prison
The
Break, I
Wire.
agree.
Great
What was the last
TV.
one you said?
The Wire.
Fair enough.
Isn't why like that really old thing about
Yeah, well, it's
is
an
it
all-time. It's an
drugs
all-time.
in Baltimore or something like that.
But why are great shows just involving crimes with drug dealers?
Because it's real. That's what's real.
Especially
That's
some
what's real.
opinionated.
Actually, no, but I don't really think that's what it is. I think more of the concept is like what I see common in all of them is power corruption.
So, do you like House of Cards?
That's exactly what Breaking Bad is. Jesus.
Yeah, like how power can really corrupt the mind of the average person.
Wait, if you have to ask me, describe Breaking Bad in one sentence. Die the hero or live long enough to be the man. As simple as that. And what's
Literally.
crazy is you can imagine you can actually see the exact moment
Where he
could have died.
changes.
You can see the exact moment
Yeah.
where he could have died. Beautiful. Anyways,
Breaking Bad.
That's a good question. What would you guys prefer? Die a hero or live long enough to enjoy your money? They're just I'm not becoming villain, but
Wait,
you're going to become
I
a
already know
villain.
KK's answer.
Wait,
Die-
what?
die-
Okay. Wait,
die
say again.
early. Okay, let's say hypothetical scenario. You make cash. Maybe you go to Night, do something big, and everyone's like, "Damn, this is what Night needs to be producing. Like this is Night in full effect. Like you're Mr. Nigeria.
Okay.
Die then. Like just as you've reached that peak,
Okay.
die or live long enough to become that guy. This guy corrupt guy just came and chopped Nigerian money and leave. What will you prefer? Die when you reach that peak or continue and become hated by all Nigerians?
Bro, it's hard to vote on the die early part, not going to lie to you. But then, Let me think.
I mean, but we always see like
Let me
for
think.
like Joanna was comparing it to the show where you see like or where that point where it's like you can die a hero or continue long enough, and so it's like now it's your turn. Like Okolo, what would you prefer? I mean,
I mean,
Imagine,
depends. What does your death spark anything?
imagine that. No, imagine dying the hero. Like, I don't care about being the hero.
Like, does your death spark anything? That's my question. Like, I mean, because I think if you die, people forget about you eventually. So I'm curious. Does your death,
That's your business.
does your death like spark anything? Are you like a symbol, some kind of martyr? Your death
Yeah, you
spark
probably become
anything?
a symbol.
Yeah, you
you
probably
you come and say
die
they'll talk
hero.
about
you
it
know.
in school.
Probably like you
Yeah.
might
I mean,
have like a statue.
That's
not
about
just
in school.
talk, but I mean, like, if it's does it do anything for people? Like, either inspire, uplift? Does it do anything, or is it just the latest gist?
Well, when people the same way when people say Portugal, you think Ronaldo. Say Nigeria, they will think Kamsi. Oh, Nigeria, Nigeria got Kamsi.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
The
No,
same way.
that is
an
wild
honor.
though.
That's an
That is
honor.
wild.
That's
That's
a gift.
wild. I can't lie
That's
to
what I'm
you.
saying, but that's the pick your heart where it's like when they say Nigeria, like, oh yeah, Kamsi, he's from there, right? Random people know same way as like Portugal, you think Ronaldo. Same thing.
Wow.
So you're on that
Then
level.
again,
Now
you have like family members and stuff now. Like that's.
well, let's not act as if
Hmm.
your decision is based on family members. Is it just
Hmm?
is it you living it out more or like you're going
But
to stay longer?
I'm thinking I'm going to different scenarios in my head. Like let's say I choose the dad the pick thing. I'm like, okay, who is this affecting the most? That's why my mind is going around.
No,
I'm going through the scenarios.
Nigeria will be sad. The country will be sad. Country will be sad.
Hmm.
Country will be sad.
But wait, but then if I stay alive, it's for a fact I'm becoming a
Facts.
corrupt person.
Yeah, facts, bro. You're on Ronaldo level. Chances like the odds of you staying.
Hey, I know what are you trying to say that Ronaldo is a villain. I disagree.
No, I'm saying you're on that level of
He kind of is.
recognition. Like
Bro was just looking to pick a fight, bro.
I think he kind of is.
And why do you say so?
Adokolo picked up the sword, bro.
Why do I say so, bro? The media is against him. The media hates him. ESPN hates him.
yeah.
That's your
You know,
business.
he's
useless.
yeah, but like he's the villain in like Messi
Yeah.
is the hero of the situation. He'll always be.
Be the villain.
And Ronaldo will forever be looked at as like this.
Hey, me personally, anybody who actually walks up to me and believes Ronaldo is a villain, I can easily detect like, what's that word? Is it stupidity? Easily. That's my opinion. As easy as that.
Uh-huh. Well, on the spot, boys, come on, give some answers. You dying or you?
I already said my own, bro.
I'm not dying anything.
You got-
I'm sorry.
I don't care that much. I'm going to probably live a few more. It might even just be a few more years, but I'll take it. Just live on. Maybe I might even make more bread during that time. Go low key.
No, you surely make more bread. I'm saying the
I'll
idea is
surely
people
make
will
more
not.
bread.
You surely make more bread.
Honestly, that might just be my villain arc. It happens to the best. In fact, I'll see myself blessed to witness my villain arc. Like, yes.
That's wild, really.
Yeah.
Solid,
How
man.
about you guys?
KK,
You don't need to ask him.
Mr. Logic. We all know the logics. It's not logical. It's not logical.
I think you guys underestimate how terrible it feels to be hated by everyone. Because what Amasi said is not, like a lot of people, everyone will hate you.
Nice, yeah.
Like your family,
Nice,
like okay,
you.
even if your family members they support you, like let's say your wife and your children they support you, the fact that everybody else hates you, other people's children will tell your children that you're such a terrible human being. People will hate your wife because they hate you and she has done nothing wrong. All that's wrong is from you. And I understand, like, not wanting to die and all that stuff. But just the fact, like, I think I just want to make sure that you understand
kill
what it
some people?
means.
You're
You
the
can't kill
villain.
anybody.
You're the
kill
villain.
anybody.
You people. You're the villain. You can do what the fuck you want to do.
Guy, I don't think they are like, okay, villains in movies can kill people, but like people that people hate, they can't just go around killing. Like
No,
Elon
like,
Musk, if
am I-
people
am I-
hate him, he can't just go
Nige,
around and kill the
If I
people.
die as a hero for Niger, I should at least be a billionaire, right?
I mean,
I should have a lot of influence.
yeah, you have a lot of influence. Influence, yes. I don't know about billionaire, but influence, yes.
What does dying a hero have to do with money?
No. I'm saying that if I get to that status where like you mentioned Nige, someone mentions Niger, like you're like, oh, is that Nathan? Like,
I
that
don't
means that
think Zeke
I've
was a
achieved,
billionaire,
Influence.
bro.
I've achieved a
Nnamdi
lot of
Azikiwe, I
You've
don't
influence.
think he was
achieved
a billionaire.
You don't have to be a billionaire. It's more of
you'd
influence.
achieved a lot of success or influence, but that doesn't mean like
Yeah, it doesn't mean you
fame
have to.
doesn't always come with money though.
I should be wealthy enough to be able to disappear people and disappear myself. So like I'll
Disappear.
just maybe disappear some journalists that are doing making too much noise.
That's
Because I'm the
crazy.
villain, I might just have to accept the role and just
No, okay. Let
Bro,
okay,
it's
you know
bro
what?
on his Putin arc.
Let me go back. But okay, let's say sure, you can disappear those people that are really attacking you. But you haven't changed the fact that still everybody hates you. That's a massive premise. I
yeah.
know you did but that's what I'm saying is that you don't really know what it means for everybody to hate you.
Yeah.
And it's not about like like Andrew Tate, he has his circle of people that likes him, but like it's like most people hate him.
Yeah.
There's a certain level of mental resilience that you need to have where like that doesn't bother you. But what I'm saying is don't underestimate the amount of pressure that it takes for everyone to hate you, because it's something that you'll be very, very alone in. And you have to find something in yourself. And there are people who, if they were confronted with the actual magnitude of what it means to be fully alone, they would rather die. So that I just want to make that clear. I'm still going to choose to stay alive, but then I know that's because there are some people here. I don't think they should stay alive. I don't think they should stay alive. I think they should better just cash out when they can cash out. For me personally, I know that like if that's the choice, I know it's going to be deadly hard, but then I'll still take that over dying a hero.
Listen, I think that also with the whole thing, it's like what makes people hate you. It has to do with the media. Since I'm the villain, and since so many people hate me or claim to hate me, I'm going to do my very best to get into the media and control that narrative that makes people hate me.
Because the thing is, Okolo, what you're doing now is that you're changing now what Amasi has said. You're making it so that the first one. Let me just finish. You're making it so that the first one is like, oh, people love me, and then the second one is that people hated me before, but now they love me. What I'm saying is that if it is so widespread that like you don't have enough influence to like the media is attacking you. And all the bigger powers, you might be a big power, but you're not bigger than everybody, all the other bigger powers. And they want you to be like secluded. That's the scenario. You can't really do much to change that.
Yeah. I think it's also to escape. To escape, unplug from society, go to a remote island where all that can't really affect me much. I mean, it might still affect me, but like reduce how much it affects me and then be operating from there, wiping them out.
You must not wipe them out. You can go and live your life somewhere else.
No, and see if I can still win the war. See if I can still win the war from where I am.
Oh my goodness,
What? I can't like you had me. I was on his path to go live somewhere looking, but I'll still wipe them out from here.
Yeah, because my plan is to eventually return and
be the hero again.
return and be the hero. That's the ultimate plan.
My guy thinks he has 2 lifetimes, guys.
I don't want to die the villain. I would like to be the villain, be expected to die as the villain, but then make a last minute comeback 90 plus 5. Make my comeback, Well, it might not work.
I mean, same. I was like, even me that asked this question, I'm still on the line. Like, I would of course rather stay. Like it's tough for someone to say, I'm just going to die. It's very tough for someone to say, I'm going to die.
That's a big.
I'm going to stay.
It's a big act.
It's a big ask. It's a big ask.
But I was on the line of leaving and going to, enjoy myself somewhere else. So I wasn't come and be, killing them small by small to return to the hero. Like
I'll just say one last thing about this. Like it's too much of an ask to die. I feel like there's a hidden cost to staying alive and everybody hates you. And I just want to hammer on that because it seems like, no, bro, there's some people hate me. How many of you here have up to 5 people that actually hate you and they hate you?
Like want you to die.
Yes. Like how many of you here have 5 people that hate you? Up to 5. How many of you even have 1?
I don't think any of us has even had someone. I mean, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You don't even know what it feels like to be hated on that scale. You have no baseline, and then now scale that, and then me, I also don't have a baseline, but I can imagine what it felt like when I thought that somebody didn't like me, and it's not even that they didn't like me. And now multiply that by 5, that feeling, and then scale it to everyone in the world.
But then, bro, compared
No.
to death,
Not
compared
necessarily.
to death,
Imagine if the death
Compared
is
to
almost
having no chance
painless.
at all.
Let's say like it was at
Oh,
like
I like that
55.
bro,
perspective.
painless or painful? No, now come on, bro. Think about
No,
literally think
that's
about
okay.
this.
Calm down. You think about it. Let's say
I'm thinking.
No,
I'm thinking.
I know. But think about it this way. Let's say you live to 55. 55, like you still want to live more, but then 55 years of life was pretty okay, pretty good. And then
I'm
you
saying, bro,
die.
I'm saying, when you're 55, you're going to tell me I have so much more life to live.
I know.
You're not going to say I've lived
But
enough. I promise you that.
I know. Let me just finish my scenario. You live to 55. Like, of course, you still want to live more, but then 55, people like, from our perspective, okay, 55, cool. And then you die, hopefully go to heaven, and then like the death was painless and all that stuff. Like, basically, like, died in your sleep, or it was a painless death. Now, as opposed to you live to 55, everything turns on you, everybody hates you, and then now the rest of your days, the rest of your 20 years you live, just equate that to being like, let's not, I won't put it on the level of torture, but like that mental torture, like, is still a valid amount of pain. So
It
instead
is,
of
but
living
okay.
55 years, you live 55 years and then you suffer for 20 more before you finally die.
But are you
still
flipping that
die.
switch? Okay, are you flipping that switch? Like I'm comparing that with the mental anguish of, let's say that there's a literally electrical switch. Flip it and you're dead. Like I feel like your scenario is like you don't know you're going to die, or you just fade out into them. Like you are making that choice right now. I live or I die right now. I flip that switch right now. I feel like no amount of, I imagine the anguish of being hated is going to be equate
It'll be very,
that's
very
existential. Because bro, no. I think we're
It's one of those scenarios where it's like, in the moment, almost everybody would choose a specific. Almost everybody would choose to live just from instinct. But I'm saying from a logical
some
perspective,
people want to be the hero, man.
like which one is the actual. I mean, no, I know, but I'm saying like most people, when they're actually confronted with "I'm about to die," most people would choose to live. Like it will just kick in. But I'm saying, okay, that's fair. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, what I'm going to do. I'm saying what I think you should consider if you were like more removed from the scenario, not like when you're right.
You can't say there's an objectively logical answer, because there's too many variables based on personality, and some people are loners. People just like being alone. Some people don't give a shit about other people's opinions to a great extent.
I'm not giving anybody any like recommendations for what to go after. I'm just saying I think you guys are underestimating the other option. You're just like, oh,
I
like
disagree.
No, I'm not underestimating it. I
disagree. I feel like you're underestimating that.
I consider it, man.
Offing yourself. I feel like you're underestimating that.
I don't think there's anybody that's underestimating like what to like. It's going to be scary to off yourself, and I'm obviously not prepared to do it. But all I'm saying is I don't think what I'm saying like, oh, re-estimate how much it takes to be hated by everyone. I'm not saying that weighs so much that it's going to off like rebalance it. All I'm saying is you're taking this being hated by everybody too lightly. Everybody's glossing over it and saying, I don't give a shit what anybody thinks about me. We are human beings. We are social creatures. The one that you say you go to a remote island and nobody is there to hate you, that's even worse, because there's almost no human interaction, or maybe the human beings you're interacting with know nothing about you. They don't even come close. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's a lot more heavy than you think, and it's a lot more heavy by a lot. That's all.
Most people in the latter situation actually start thinking suicidal. Like when everybody.
It's like, bro, that shit might make you go crazy. Like,
that's what Ronaldo has. That's what my goat has been through, bro.
He's not your goat. He's not your goat.
Oh my goodness.
What do you mean he's not my goat?
You dare say the rubbish
my
you said
goat.
and you still calling me a goat.
No, guy, I was just stating facts. Nigga, stop getting emotional, bro. I was just stating facts. I was literally just stating facts. Ronaldo will forever be my goat. But like, I see what he's been through. Like, yeah, everybody hates him. There was even a time like I think they followed him and it was like, always against me, blah blah. You know, FIFA is always like. I mean, I've learned from him that you can still pull through.
It's because of that he wakes up every day smiling, knowing he has ups to break their hearts and feelings. Little boys, little children,
bro. Everybody needs to watch that Ronaldo charms thing. Ronaldo charms with Juventus. the champs with
Wait, Ronaldo champ
Juventus,
thing. What do you mean?
where I think was it? Yeah, I
Yes,
think was it
Atletico.
Atletico or Juventus?
Okay.
Guy,
I watched that stuff.
That was
nah,
legendary.
nah.
No,
It was
wait, I haven't
legendary.
wait.
That was
Like
legendary.
video,
I'm not
send
gonna
me a
lie.
video. I don't know what you guys are talking
No,
about.
for
I saw
context.
that stuff a couple of times.
I'll find
I
the
saw
video.
that
For
stuff a
context,
couple of
he
times.
lost
Send it to
2
me.
nil to
It's
Atletico.
legendary.
And now the thing is, Ronaldo had never lost. I think Ronaldo not lost to that guy. What's his name? Simeone in so long.
Simeone
So they started insulting, bro. It was
got all the
Yeah.
fans
You
singing,
are
insulting him. Guy,
They start singing Donde está CR7, Donde está Le Siete. Where is CR7 in Spanish?
hey,
Second
guy
leg,
came
second
back.
leg.
Guy, this guy is a problem, bro. Guy, that's the kind of mindset you need in life.
Yeah, then
Can't
he
lie to
scored. He scored a hat trick.
As he was leaving, he was telling them, I
you.
you guys have 0.
Just remember who I am. Guy, it was
Time and time again.
Interesting.
That's actually for him to even say like it's not even my team. It's not even my team that has 5. Me personally, I have 5. Your whole team, your whole city has 0. What are we talking about?
Atletico's
Wow.
down, bro. Like, they are down.
Nah, send me this video. So what? I need to see this.
Tens of thousands of people. Tens of
like,
thousands of people. Just it's insanely cold.
he's that guy.
Insanely cold, bro.
Like Ronaldo was a mindset warrior before, like
David Goggins.
David Goggins, all these guys came
And
like
what they
Ronaldo guy was mindset warrior, like
yeah,
and that was in bulk, guys. Like
yeah.
That's what I'm trying to really say. Like it's not impossible, but I'm saying like, guy, most people don't have the minds. They don't have they don't have 1% of the resilience that's needed for you to like still keep pushing forward when everybody like most people like he has a why. Like why am I doing this? I'm doing this because football is my passion and all that. So most people aren't passionate about jack shit. So and then like
in a scenario, is it like everybody hates you or like on a absolute level where you just, or is it more like in a regular like you're hit everything, but you're still going to be that small subset that rock with you?
Just your wife and kids love you. Everybody
No.
else
I feel like there's nobody that's hated like that. I'm like,
except
it's
I feel like there are very few people that most people like even though that are hated, there's still a small subset that rock with them.
No, think of it of
I had thousands of fans. Millions.
Yeah. No, think of it as Nige hates you, but then it now becomes a thing of your name used to be Nige, we think Kamsi, but now whenever anyone thinks Nige, Nige, they don't like Kamsi. Like the general perception also just changes that Kamsi is a bit.
But then again, like, do you have? Is there still that subset that still rocks you guys? I feel like even all the people that we think are corrupt or whatever, they still have their own subset that think that they are right and rock with them.
Of course.
Yeah, of course there will be people. There has to be.
There has to be.
Like, there has to be people supporting.
Okay. There has to be. If it's only your wife or like, I'm trying to think of any.
Because even someone like Trump now, other people don't like him, but still, other people still rock with him still.
But okay, like let's say like you have that small subset of people. What I'm imagining is that those small subset of people, they won't be able to speak for you just because like they are a small subset. If they try to speak, they are not brave enough like to
don't underestimate fanatics.
I'm not saying like I'm underestimating them. All I'm saying is like in my mind, that's kind of the scenario I have. You have like some people who are like, I remember how this guy, like these are not fanatics, like, everything this guy says is gold. They're like, I remember when this guy was good, it must be so hard on him. Those kind of people, they don't hate you, but guy, I don't think they are going to go out of their way. They might be some fanatics, but
there'll be fanatics plus them. That's the thing. I feel like unless we're doing it on a like a unprecedented scale of hating, I still feel like even if you're a hater, you're still going to be able to find some purpose in that your own community somehow.
Let's say the one like Jesus' stuff. A lot of people love Jesus, but there was no fanatic that came and saved him. That was one of the things that I was always so confused about. I was like, Jesus healed so many people. How did he still get crucified? Like all the people that he healed, when they there?
That's different from our scenario now. If someone is trying to like act like this is the Nigerian government is actually trying to hunt you. Now obviously nobody's coming to your aid, whether they rock with you or not. Nobody's coming to your aid.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about it in that scenario where it's like this person still has so many followers, but his followers weren't able to do jack shit.
Yeah, because they don't have any power there compared to
at the end of the day, it's all about power.
For real.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
fair
I mean,
enough.
the
That's
rock
what
between is
those four
silent.
shows I told you about.
The what?
Those four shows I talked about. That's really
For
the
shoes.
core theme in a lot of them.
Breaking Bad. Oh, man. Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, but like I said, I'm still going to live because I feel like I can learn to be okay with being hated. I don't think like right now if you just dump 500 haters on my lap, like my brain might actually collapse. But then if you add in the haters small by small, I think I can get to the point where I might employ some Okolo tactics, just wiping. I mean, I've already hated. I might as well. I might as well snip some people. Just
Oh my
snip
goodness.
some hate in the bud. But
And just make it a lesson to the rest.
Okolo is on a different arc. Okolo is coming back to me.
Okay, it's a dictator.
if I'm ever hated like that, I might
Oh
just
my
employ
goodness.
two heads are better
Oh my
than one.
goodness,
Come up with some
good.
tactics.
Send a few thumbs to some addresses.
It's crazy.
Explosive
Oh, wow.
mail. That's the new meaning of email, bro.
That's
Is
wild.
this your sister's Tom?
Bro, they used to do that stuff. Letter bombing people. That's crazy. When it was like a bomb in like a package, you open it, it explodes.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy.
I think Israel did that.
Yes, by Amazon.
Death, but
That's crazy.
that's actually crazy. I can't
That's
lie to you,
wild.
man.
That's crazy.
Like there was something that I was going to talk about, but like it just really skipped my mind.
It might have been Ronaldo's mindset.
What was it on? Can you remember?
Guy
I
looks
know
like
the
he's
last
seen
thing you
it.
said was, "Is this your sister's song?" I don't know if it was related to that.
I think it's kind of something. Oh yeah, I was just gonna kind of ask like what you guys eat. It's like a lot of you are so heavy, except for KK. It's like what do you guys eat?
Wait,
I guess
what do you guys
that,
weigh right now?
I'll take that as
I weigh
a
179.
179. I weigh
You
like
weigh 179, Okolo.
Yeah,
I weigh like 192,
Right.
somewhere like between 190 and 195.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
How do you weigh 197?
Shokus, you're
I think
close to 400 too. Giovanni
Huh?
was 188 last time I talked to him.
I think his genetics guy, Okolo guy, is tough for. Like Giovanni has like some good metabolism.
Wait,
like
wait.
everyone has genetics, so it's different.
Okay, how much do you weigh right now?
Wait. Let's just backtrack. Okolo, you're 170 something.
Yeah, but I was like 183. Then I fasted for like 3 days, only water, and then after that I was 179, and I haven't kind of like gotten back up.
So you're like 180, resting
And
weight, give or
Oshura,
take.
you're what?
I'm like above 200. I haven't checked my weight in a while.
It's-
And Buckins, you're what?
I checked it.
I mean,
That's a check. You know what? Give me a second. I'm checking right now.
Like,
in the
flex,
meantime,
like,
that
jacket.
225.
225.
225.
Okay. I get it.
Okay, what about you?
That's one.
225. That's
Okay,
crazy.
okay, you haven't said yours.
Right now, I'm like 195. Like it says like 197, but then I just ate before this, so
Okay,
sorry,
it's like
195.
168.
Got to punish you. I'm like 175.
Oh really?
So that's why I was very confused when you say you were 179. I was like, what?
I saw last
That's
time
actually
you were
crazy.
something.
No. I've never been 160 something in my life. I think it's always bounced in that
why
170
you?
something.
Whoa, no.
Guy,
Okay,
even
wait,
as a
pause.
baby, even
Okay,
as a
no,
baby, I
pause,
was
pause.
175. I came out of my mother's womb
Guy.
like this,
Yeah,
looking like
yeah.
a god.
How much do you weigh right now?
225. Okay, you're a wicked man.
That's why I didn't used to get bullied in because I was always 175.
Would you know, like
You need to get bullied.
in August of 2019, after grad, I checked my weight. I was 152 pounds.
Do you know I can't
Okay.
believe that?
I was August
So
of 2019. Like I remember so clearly, I was 152 pounds. So
That's like-
I in LDC I was less. I was like probably in the 140 something class.
This is why they used to bully you, bro.
I felt
I
like
mean,
140 something pounds in LDC.
That's very believable.
You guys are
I feel like 140 something pounds in
I
LDC.
worked
bro.
on probably like 120 with Femi.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Why you
I'm
name
confused.
dropping?
Guy shot. I'm confused.
Oh god.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh, did you hear me?
What do you say?
I said you were 120 with Femi as of grad. Like you weighed 120.
I was like 140 as of grad.
Bro,
think you missed-
grad, I
I
was
think you
probably like
missed it,
140 something, probably. Not good, no lie.
Yes, I'm having
Grad,
yes.
Crazy.
No.
I told
no.
you.
Jets
I was
like,
175.
Jets was like,
Jets was probably in the 2 digits range, bro.
Yeah, that was like 98.
Bro was light.
90. Yeah, go finish waves.
Okay, no, honestly, I'm about to say, you want to punish, you want to punish some people here. You guys saying that?
Nice.
Like
So
like
You were like
110,
110. Like,
110 around there.
yeah.
I know you
Yeah.
went more than 50.
When I think about like my stamina and stuff, it makes sense because I'm like, bro, I've added like imagine
You
me
enough.
then adding like a 40-pound backpack, bro. That's
Yeah.
what I'm rolling right now. That's right on my knee gave out.
So you don't do
Yeah.
leg day.
No, look here. As I when my knee went out, I wasn't doing leg day, bro. Now I'm
Cancel
doing it to get
yourself.
better, but as I
You
went out, my hair
cancel
right knee, I
yourself.
wasn't doing leg day.
Okay,
I wasn't doing
okay.
leg day. I wasn't doing
Okola
leg
is
day.
quiet for
I
one
wasn't
single
doing leg day.
reason.
I wasn't doing leg day. As I when I heard myself, I wasn't doing leg day. But now, like leg day is my most frequent day right now. To try and get my
Bro, it's funny.
knee
Okola
health
has
back.
done.
I asked him
Okola
my
posted like his
Insta, bro.
private. He said, "You guys do leg day or not?" In the song, it was not a song where Kanye was like, "I nigga fuck leg day."
No, I do leg day a lot right now because
I haven't done leg day in a while.
trying to get my knees back.
Consistently, that's the full commitment to the gym, bro. Like, if you're doing leg day once or
Okay.
twice a week, like that's it, bro, for real. Like,
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I just like the I like the recognition.
yeah.
That's why I like recognition.
Nobody called you here, yeah.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
No, it's super respectable, bro. Like, I have
Thank
to
you,
respect
thank
you
you.
guys. Like, yeah, it's tough.
How
I-
about fighting? How you guys?
That's one
Bro,
thing.
One of you guys
guy.
say you want to learn how to
I
fight.
haven't boxed since summer. I was boxing this summer, but I haven't boxed in the summer, bro.
I was looking up like
Boxing
boxing
summer.
gyms and stuff. Like it was around the time when I signed up for the b-ball stuff, and it was either I paid for the b-ball or I paid for the
You
boxing,
paid for the b-ball? What do you
like
mean
the
you paid?
membership now. Like,
Oh, look at gym membership.
and
Okay,
I was like, because like I doing both. Like, but I think at some point I might just hop on that grind. When I see the few bucks in the bank.
I'm definitely planning on enrolling back in the boxing gym because it's a great workout. I would definitely say.
Yeah, apart from that, I want to learn how to cap a nigga, bro.
I never got to the sparring part, but then
It might never happen, man. You know this America, man. Just takes, quick one,
Sure,
two.
that's true.
My niggas will go to a gun, bro.
Nah, but guy, like bar fights, like that's the kind of stuff that just like
Even bar fights are not sick.
I know, like
location,
bottle might break, and then it might be some mafia stuff. Everybody pull gun at the same time. But like if you're in a clean one, and it's all knuckles, bro. Oh shit, bro. See, as I'm talking, guys, it's probably never going to happen.
It's all fun and games. You get punched in the mouth, bro.
I swear, bro.
So guess you get punched in the mouth.
Everybody can fight until they get hit.
Yeah, that's
everybody has a game plan. Yeah,
to get in the face.
The first knock. Your game plan.
Oh my goodness.
I think even in b-ball, like sometimes, like I'll step up and be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay on the arc. This is the place I'm going to defend, and every time I'm going to come from the right. And then the game starts, I just find myself all over the court. So it's like, for fighting, no less, guy. Once you just get one knock, guy, but at least I want to just learn like the basics of boxing, so that if there's someone that like really doesn't know how to fight and he wants to be aggressive, I'll just have like a quick one, and then I can escape.
Okay, I remember something. And Lola, didn't you used to want to fight? Like, used to set people up
fighting sections.
Remember, say that
love fighting.
to do the first move so that he can fight them.
Love fighting for no reason.
You can fight.
Just love fighting.
I always wanted to rock with Doom because I knew Doom. That's why, like, I knew Doom was the kind of person that he's like, you could agitate him. But I never had such luck. Like, because I was like, I picked him out. I was like, I think I could finish this guy. So I'll agitate. But the thing is, you always go and attack Ikomi. So I have to now be like, I defend Ikomi. So when he comes, once he touches Ikomi, it's GG's.
I'm ready to attack you.
Oh my goodness.
I remember the time, Amasi, when Oyaz was rocking with you.
Oh.
And then you fought. And then after you had calmed down now, and I was talking with you, I was like, I remember I said, guy, I wish I was here. Why
You
don't
don't
these
just like
chances
to.
ever come
Matt
to me?
also
You
rapping.
just like to rock.
Matt also
I didn't
rapping.
like the funny things. I did not like to rap.
I
That's just the
Actually,
idea.
I always didn't like
You
to
don't want
fight.
to rap. It's all
Okay,
you must
okay,
fight.
active to fight people.
I didn't want to fight anybody.
Oh my goodness.
Even that Oyans one, I remember being like, Oyans, I don't want to fight. Oyans, I don't want to fight. It was like, oh,
Because
well,
the
fight.
thing is even like what
Fight.
you said to him, I think we both said the same thing. And
Right.
then he just like picked you. I think it
He's
must
like-
have even been because I think there was a magazine and there was
Yeah.
one ugly babe and they were like, oh, this is your wife. And then I don't know if I think I was even the one who said it.
Yes, I think he's just to say you want to fight me.
Amber said, oh, I must see.
I feel like people just had pent up emotions or aggression that any small thing would just flare up.
Wait, is that what led to you biting your fingers and
No. That was
No, this
Doom.
is
was-
that's Doom. This is Oyans. That was Doom. This is a different. This was a different one. That Doom one was the dumbest
been in
fight.
Fight Club, like
Guys,
bro
I did not want to
getting
fight.
challengers
bro,
every other
I
Sunday.
think that's
bro.
why.
it was like
I
jungle
think that's why.
in Winwood's dorm. It was during free time. Me and just one meal. I was sitting on the bed. I don't know whether it was Bulusi's bed or somebody. I can't remember whose bed it was. It was my senior's bed. I was just lying down there watching Amasi and Doom roll on the floor. One was biting the other person's finger. And then it was me and Omo. I can never forget. Omo was like, go, Amasi, fight, Doom, fight him back. And I think it was when you guys went to lawn that somebody he started biting your finger or something.
No,
Was
it
it-
was it all happened in the room. So what happened was we
Oh
started
my
fighting.
goodness.
Then I was on top of him and I was like punching him. Then he
Yeah.
now got my finger in his mouth and now biting it. So like
That's
that
crazy.
was what happened. It was like
Oh,
then the guy I said bleeding. Nigga was still licking the blood. Guy, it was some disgusting.
What
Like
the fuck?
guy, I
Oh
was
my
licking the
goodness.
blood. I was like,
oh
bro.
my goodness.
Bro, then I was like,
Why
guy, I
we
didn't want to fight.
learn
Yeah,
some psychology because guy, that is definitely early signs of autism.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Wow.
He just
This.
had like these moments where like he just lost, like he
Yeah.
would just go
He just-
like mad.
I mean, but then we're teenage boys. I mean, it doesn't. That's
No. It didn't happen
It
to
was
anybody
different.
else.
It was different.
All of
with
us
I was
had,
gonna say
all
that
of us
was
had
different.
what's crazy.
yeah, but I don't think I think that was like I don't think that was abnormal. You know, I mean, obviously it was excessively aggressive at various points, but I don't think it was abnormal personally. I think that
Yeah,
was
man, he just
just
wants to fight.
It
it
seemed
was
very
just the
abnormal.
times.
It seemed very abnormal.
It's just the time, bro.
I feel like I don't know if you guys remember Joshua Wellington, but if he stayed long enough, he might have become a Doom. I feel like he had.
Nah, I think Wellington would have become a fresh guy.
No,
My
yeah,
message
he
is
doesn't
for
really know
Amasi.
Wellington too much.
Because
Yeah.
I
know what
I
you
feel
mean.
like
Amasi
remember
I feel like when had just barked with no bites. I feel like he would have
That's
just
what I was
like
about to say.
Amasi
That he would
Amasi
have
might
got-
disagree.
No.
I feel like I've gotten slapped up once or twice and then just calm down.
Exactly. When we describe him well, I'm telling you, that nigga was all talk. Man, if it's time for the fight, he would have tried to fight and gotten beaten up. And then it would have been
Yes.
end of story. That was what have happened. People have
I
been
think,
very
I think so too.
I think that's what it
no
is.
back, no back.
I
only
think so
fight.
too.
Now, what? What do you say?
Amasi, no back, only bites. Only there for the action.
And I think that's why people like fighting.
I only saw you fighting, bro.
Because I did not like fight. And I think that's the thing. Because I always used to say I don't want to fight. People just say, oh, the guy can't. Oh, let's beat him up. I'm like, no, I just don't want to fight. Let's go for him. They want to fight. Like, no, now Okeke mentioned it. That Oyan's one was actually me and Okeke. Like, we're both, if not Okeke was doing more than me. Okeke was probably doing more than me. But
I
he
think
chose
all
to
you did
want to
was
fight me.
laugh. All you did was laugh
Yes,
at the same
laughed.
joke.
I was like, oh. I was like, fairs. See, okay, you should try that technique. Act like you don't want to fight. Like, no, I don't want to fight,
No,
man.
not
I don't want to
right
fight.
now, not right now. Because the thing is, just here, I knew who I could beat, who I couldn't beat. But then here, as I realized with the b-ball that I cannot play, maybe I can't fight either. So I'll go into a controlled space and test it out first before
man.
I, start picking some fights.
Trying to pick fights.
No, just in case.
This is just in case. Oh my goodness.
No, because
Have you ever fight with anyone else? I'm very curious.
But the only person I actually fought with was Philemon.
You fucked
Mess
with
us up.
Philemon.
I feel like that was in a fight. That was probably a beating.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, well, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I beat him. I actually beat him, and it's a problem for him. He's still trying to like cope with that. Up to,
Go
he's
ahead.
always bringing it up. But like it was in PS3. It was when we went on Suspi. So we went on Suspi, but he also had his own Suspi for pissing in Angel's locker. So he
okay.
will see me and insult me for mine. I'll see him and insult him for his own. And so one day I was like, man, fuck this. Like, and I'll splash water in his face. It's like, are you crazy? When I entered my class, I remember clearly Asoga was the only witness for that fight. She was sitting at the back of class. She was the only one in class. It was like early in the evening, maybe like between 4 and like 4:20. Then, bro, we just started rocking. I carried this guy. I think I'm part of the reason why his nose is very flat right now because I rammed him into a desk and like the desk flattened his nose. And
Yikes.
I'm not kidding. I'm telling you, his nose was bleeding. I remember Charlie was vexing for me because of how I beat his boy that day. Because they had computer after and Charlie, I was like, Charlie, bro, what's up? Charlie guy aired me. I was like,
Damn.
he's really that deep. Like, that was that's the only actual fight like I really. But there was one time that Casey was vexed. And I was like, yo, Casey, what's up now? Like, why are you frowning like this? He was like, I should leave me alone. I was like, guy, now, like, what's wrong? He looked at me and said, get out of my way.
I feel like most likely that helped him feel better. Like he would have probably decked you, like for sure. Like that guy was like, I think him too. He was already built.
Actually, it was JS3. Also, it was JS3 because we're in junior. We're at the top of junior. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like probably after that he was like, yeah, I'm the guy. Whatever he was pissed about, it probably lessened.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well, that was like 2 close calls, Sha.
Close calls.
I know Chimdi and all these Chimdi, Okoye, Anoyai, KC. They used to like do Giribo. They used to fight Chukwudi.
Yeah.
Those guys were like fight.
That was one. That was.
Then
I used to avoid
those
that.
More like grappling than like actual fighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was never. That was more like it was more
More
like
grappling, just trying to see who can get his version on the ground first. Like, you know, it was
like a regular thing for them. Like,
I remember. He was. Actually, he was in my dorm in SS1. Well, I remember this clearly.
Did you ever join?
I think I probably did 1 or 2. I think. Yeah, I don't remember.
Tell us your tales now. Tell us your tales.
I kid you not. I don't remember who was against. Probably maybe one against Chimney or something. But I don't remember. Like I couldn't even tell you who the second one was, if there was a second one. But I know I remember at least one. But I don't remember, bro. I feel like I never had any like serious fights. I had like minor scuffles, but I don't know. I remember any like serious
like actual brawl. Like
yeah, I don't know.
I'll tell you one that you because there's all you inflicted physical damage on.
I read that one with you. I read that. I don't count that as like a serious fight.
No, of course not.
It was just
let me tell you. And this how I realized, like, because most people never really saw Wimo angry, because there's a way Wimo does his anger. So when Wimo gets angry, that's how I knew, like, this is what I always do with everybody just because of Wimo. When somebody is angry, I leave them alone. Let them cool down. Because when Wimo is angry and I'm now trying to like, yeah, I'm sorry, you just see Wimo like welling up, turning red. And that's why he will explode and just, after he has exploded, he will leave. So I know one thing that I used to do that used to piss me off. Wimo guy will just be doing his work, I'll be beside him doing my work. And I was a hungry guy in GB days. I'll just like hold Wheels. I'll hold it in place. He won't know yet what I'm doing. I don't bite stuff.
I still bite him.
And what's
going on?
We will start screaming. Okay. And then I'm still biting. Guys started knocking me.
What's going on here?
Wait, why did you bite him?
The first time, I don't know. I was a 12-year-old boy. I didn't know why I was biting. But after I saw the reaction, I just kept doing it. I just kept doing it on a regular basis. Until after some time, you start getting pissed. I was like, bro, like, you stole my phone. Now. I don't want to bite you anymore.
Wait. So why did he slap you?
No, he just slapped me. Like, it's like I'm here biting him, and then my head is just exposed. So he used his other hand to, like, free himself.
Right. That was crazy, man.
Yeah, that was like one of the funniest experiences.
I'll see Giovanni in lingerie and then Giovanni was like 4'2", so I'll just be playing the inner urge to just kick this guy on the wall. But it never happened because he was usually he was with 4 buckets there washing away his life. So let's pity him.
Those days.
Yeah, those
Those
days.
wow, crazy.
Sam Bob, you guys ever fought anybody? Any racks?
I mean, other than my
Your what?
siblings, I don't
You racked to Silama?
remember fighting.
When
I was small, I used to fight my siblings all the time. So other than that, I've not really fought with, like, my friends or
I
anything.
know you were a stubborn child growing up.
Buckets, don't speak too fast, though. I know maybe you didn't rank with anybody, but I know there were people you oppressed and beat.
Don't buy the guy.
Suffocated
under your bed. After someone was suffocating under your bed.
Let's stop.
Bro, broke people's bones. Let's not forget. He broke people's bones.
I beg. Let's get out of there.
Oh,
But
no.
I did
Hopefully we will mute this part.
fights with them.
Hopefully. What you say? So hopefully you mute this part that Shokus mentioned. Hopefully you mute it so that. Please mute it. Please mute this part. Please. Well, for the sake of Bobkins, please mute this part.
One person I remember writing it was, I'm not sure if you guys remember Iruku. Comes Iruku.
I remember.
He had this complex where it's like he used to feel like the main guy because it seems some people knew him. That's not my business. See, all I cared about in Jubilee is was just waking up to just be a nuisance every day. But this one was a bit different. I cared about my math sets very much. One thing I didn't like was people claiming my stuff. I come and I see my protractor is gone. We had I think this was those periods after like final exam where I think in 3 hours we'll have maths. So you should go back and go to them and we're all in class. It seemed to have been a group rack, and it started with Ezena. Ezena was always bullying Jets, and then Mofat was there to protect. So this time, Ezena, like I remember very well, Ezena was holding Jets by the neck, and he threw him through 5 desks. Everybody looked. Before you knew it, Mufas was like, "Are you dumb?" Mufas started destroying this guy there. While that was happening, Ajayi, now you know Ajayi had this rage factor. You guys probably didn't see it, but when Ajayi going mental now, his eye will go like this, guy.
Jesus Christ.
Ajayi was begging for, I think he was racking with Philemon. Charles and Oyebu were trying to stop that one. While that was going there, I see, I'm looking for my protractor. Iruku is holding a protractor that says GO on it. Why is my protractor? He said, "Get out, guy, you're smelling." He roasted me there first. But guy, the other guy started going over, like, "Guy, you stupid. What are you doing?" Bro is pushing me back. All of a sudden, like, now I used to rage very quickly. I'm glad I've left that part of me. Let it go.
Yeah.
Sure.
We thank God for grace.
Holding me back. And this guy is just standing on the desk saying, "He's not a protractor. Get away, you're smelly." I'm like,
guy, you're probably smelly, low-key.
What's wrong with me? Let me talk.
Finish.
And I pulled out the lock. I pulled the desk away. Bro fell down, hit his head, and I started smashing him. And then the security guard came and we all played. And it was so funny. As we all left the class, because all the boys were still there. We were yarning as we were leaving. Nothing just happened. But it's fair.
Solid, man.
Yeah.
How
Shokus
you
guy.
can you explain to us how you were stashing him?
Really pass that, please. Let's keep
Move forward.
really pass that before.
Shokus guy, have you ever decked to Silama? Like, have you decked him? Like,
Yeah,
beaten him?
probably.
Like, no, I'm not saying force, like, you beat him. Like, he walked away the loser. Like, if someone watched it and he was like, yes, my small brother beat him.
I mean, because like he's like a year and a half older than me, so we're kind of the same size for like lots of childhood. So like there'll be times I'll beat him, there'll be times he'll beat me. It was like a back and forth. But
Really?
like,
A year and a half.
but
Okay, that
like,
makes sense. So there was 2 years above us.
but like, it got to a point where like we stopped
Yeah.
eventually. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Rashid, that bastard won.
I used to try and be like my oldest brother. I was like 6'5" right now, but like that never worked out.
6'5".
So it's like
Wait, you have how many brothers do you have?
2.
Two. Okay. And you have one sister.
Mm-hmm.
So the oldest guy is the tallest and the biggest. Nice.
God,
What's that?
I'm
I
confused.
don't I know another story that happened in my primary school involving Bobtins.
Like, we went to the same primary school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll leave
Oh
that
my
one.
goodness.
What do you do? Oh my God. I'm scared of what this could have been. This shit is
Talk about that
someone's.
one. Off call. You can talk about that one.
That's the worst thing that could have happened. Like,
It's fine. Hawkins. Yeah, you guys have been
Hawkins,
Hawkins.
Very
mind
what?
sharing
I
this
don't
story
remember
with
anything.
No,
Interesting.
no, you can move on.
Yeah, let's
Think
move
about
on.
this.
Let's move on. Let's
I
move on to the next
know.
Other things.
Anyway,
Other
anyway,
things.
sha, on that Osilama point, I know I rock with that guy one, and I was close. It was my one and only rock with that idiot because obviously, like, just for context,
His brother. His
sorry. No. Before anybody will think I'm a wicked guy, that I just go around insulting my friends' brothers. This guy persecuted me for my junior life for 2 years.
Oh
So
my goodness.
guy, no. Anyway, sha, basically, what happened was that I also even rocked with Mahmoud. Mahmoud was also in my dorm. So but it was like, Gidibo, all that stuff. And I was rocking, I was rocking with Mahmoud. And then I got the guy, like, I did like a submission move on Mahmoud, and then he tapped out. And then the next fight, I told him, come, let's fight. And then, because the thing is, like, these are people that used to, like, Mahmoud never gave me laundry, but Osama used to give me laundry sometimes, or he would push laundry on me. So I was like, come on, let's fight. And then we're rocking. I was about to now beat this guy. We have been rocking for like, 10 minutes. Guy now starts saying, guy, you're smelly, get off, leave me alone. I've been rocking with you for 10 minutes. You didn't know I was smelly. It's now that I'm smelly, now I'm about to beat your life. But after that, I don't think he ever gave me laundry again. He was still acting very foolish sometimes.
Respects.
I should have rocked him over. At least if I would have either died or I would have been getting one.
yeah, bro, I like that jungle justice.
I can't lie.
Justice.
You have to earn your respect on the ground. I like that.
Since you really like this idea with jungle justice, like, see what your eyes are, you're nodding to yourself. Yes, that's the way things should go.
Man. Can't lie.
Okay.
Some of the names we mentioned on this comment, we mute them
lie,
off.
this
Can't
might be-
lie to you. Just
That's
for
what
all
I'm
our
saying.
safety.
Not necessarily. I feel like not necessarily.
I don't think so. I think it's a shout out.
I don't think we've said anything like about
I think
anybody
we have.
specifically. They've just been names that background characters in what we're talking about. So I don't think so. What?
I think I'll say off when we're done. I'll talk about it.
If you
For
upload
now.
video, I'll sue. I thought what you said.
I was saying sue.
Hey
That's
man,
crazy.
the truth hurts, bro. The truth hurts.
If I say some truth now, they will persecute me.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Let's all. If I actually no. This is the paid version. Only paid version, man. This
The
paid
Patreon.
version.
The Patreon.
This is for the Patreon. Nobody wants Patreon. This is for the Patreon. This is for the Patreon.
All the victims of this boy's injustice.
Yeah,
Start calling for heads.
no. Honestly, some part of this thing cannot go up. I'm serious. I'll say to you, honestly, some parts.
Wait, why? What
But
part? What part?
No, I'm still going. So at the end, I'll say it.
I don't think there's anything we said.
No,
I think anything that's like
No,
scandalous has been said.
No.
there
If you
is.
were Bob, your perspective would change if you were Bob.
What did Bob say? Except from
You might revoke this
No.
boy's diploma. Remember what Stanley said? Stanley said, I can take your diploma at any time.
That's
ridiculous. Diploma. I just diploma something nothing, boss.
What you say?
Honestly, though.
I still love Loyola, but like I don't think high school. Wait, when will you guys say like you started enjoying Loyola? If at all you did.
I feel like I enjoyed
Okay,
like no Just 3 Just 3 was arguably one of my best years. So I
Yes.
feel like yeah, because I feel like Just 3 is when like at least for me when you are like kind of coming into yourself in like establishing an identity like in the school. Like just 1 or 2, you're just running around like thrown to the wind, right? Just 3, you'll find like the kings of junior block. You're starting to try to join
Okay.
clubs, do this, make a name for yourself. Like, nah, Just 3 was, I feel like Just 3, I like, like I still came first like twice, Nah, Just 3 was like Just 3 things started making sense. I think that's why I like Just 3 so much because things just started making sense for me.
I think
Yeah.
my stuff is a little different. Like for the most part, my LJC stuff kind of trended up one. Just 1 was shit. Just 2 was even more shit. Just 3 was slightly less shit than Just 2. So it was like kind of trending upward. Just 2 was a little dip, but then come back
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
SS1. That's when things started to unlock. Your boy started playing b-ball. And I started getting some good grades, the face started to appear, mustache started to grow, it was looking like a fine young man. That's when life just started getting good. Like I was getting food on my table, I wasn't starved, I wasn't getting laundry dumb. Like
First, I was like a
SS2,
sad life. I wasn't
when
getting stuffed.
and then SS2 came, I started giving them my socks to wash, like I didn't have to wash socks anymore. I started going for competition, guys. I think that was that SS. No, it's just socks. They were happy to watch. I pay my slaves well, like just like they pay my
Slaves?
What did guys just say? What did guys just say?
It's just so that Bob will not be lonely in jail. It's just so that Bob will not be jail.
Guys, this episode is not
I was
meant to be seen.
Joking. Anyway, Sha, like SS2 was really nice just because like that's when I even started going out for competitions, guy. The feeling when they would call me during assembly and be like, oh, blah, blah, talk about... Guy, Tina was really good at like, condemning people when they had suspe, but she was also really good at like hyping people up when they get awards. Like she was a good speaker. So she would talk me up. And they just call my name. I just go, Julius just be like,
Jesus
oh,
Christ.
yeah, first guy. I used to get help from Tina now. Foolish boy.
That might be a sin.
Foolish boy.
That might be a sin.
Let's get back on track. Please.
Guys,
Oh my goodness.
Let's get back on track.
Parts of this cannot be seen by like,
heavily edited.
parts of this cannot be seen by day of light. I'm so serious.
Heavily
For
edited.
all of our features. For all
Wait, I still feel like nothing that's so egregious has been said. I want to know that feels that way.
Open your ears. Open your
Nothing
ears.
so egregious has been said.
No, please. We'll clarify what has been said at the end. But
Nothing
when
so
we clarify,
egregious
we'll
has
see.
been
I
No, guy, at this point, I might also sue you. We not gonna lie.
Wait. Why are you sweet here?
Because I have a vested interest, bro. That stuff cannot leave this joint.
That's crazy.
And this Bob guy, I'll sue you as well. This guy better me.
You've been silent. What's going on there?
Hey, Giovanni, why do you like saying stupid shit, bro?
good guy. Oh god, man.
Well, yeah.
No. Part of this has to be eliminated.
I feel like SS still had the potential to be really good, but one putting us in library was so irritating. I think. Well, actually, it was fun at first, but just different.
Everybody found it
I feel like at some point it just got very irritating.
There were some people that weren't irritated by library.
Okay, well, I've
Okolo,
entered stage two.
I know you want to listen. Okay, I know you want to listen.
I'm not talking about myself. Stop.
calling names.
I'm not.
Okay, I know you want to listen. Library. Off camera, I will show you get stills.
And my friend, that guy in the corner there, Shohai, doing some very unholy things.
That's true.
Stop. Oh my god.
Guys, episode is done.
Oh my goodness.
When bro read his chemistry career, Just for let me not say anything. I've said too much. I've said too much. I'm
No,
actually you know
no,
what I'm talking about. I've said too much.
dirty,
I've said
dirty
too much.
laundry everywhere. Yeah.
I've said
Dirty
too
laundry.
much. I've said too
Way
much.
too
Mm.
much dirty laundry.
Guys, this
And
is
then
a
Bob didn't really care. Class,
Wait,
library, chapel,
I'm sorry, wait.
anywhere.
Okay, remind me of that girl's name. Was it Come? Was that her name? Oh shit, I must be tripping.
Why? Wait. No name dropping. No name dropping. No name dropping.
Shut it down. The episode is down.
Guy, Okolo, when I find a good lawyer, I'll hit you up, bro. Like,
Wait. Do you guys for real want me to cut this part out?
there are a lot
no,
of parts.
it's
No,
got it,
yes,
got it.
yes, for the safety. But there are a lot of parts. Like
I think
at the end, I'll talk about it.
These games are important, guys.
It's like,
Our evaluation in the next like
stuff.
2028, bro. We're gonna be the biggest podcast in the world.
No problem.
These
And then it
two
would be
names.
nice to bring this
Yes,
out
no,
there.
no.
No, these the two names.
Yes. Yes, not now. Not now at the beginning of our careers. Not now. It would be nice to bring it up when you're calm. Not now.
After everything hiding your face now, you want them to
Yourself.
face it. Got the punish.
If I do that's what
Bro said I'll sue you. Oh my goodness. That's funny. That's funny.
oh god, man. Good
Well,
times,
I
good
mean,
times.
for me personally, SS1, just1 was, just2 was, just3 was horrible. SS1 was,
Yeah. Okolo has talked about it just so many times.
yeah, just3 was very horrible because of one of my very, very, very interesting, lovely, sweet, beautiful friends. I won't mention his name, but like, you know, he knows himself.
I know what this is. Never mind.
Yeah, SS1 was like, because SS1 was the only year I actually had a Val's date. That actually, it was Annabelle. Very funny enough.
okay, I got something mixed up. I was like, wait, wasn't that okay? Never mind.
Like, I missed something.
Sorry, I mixed up like some dates. Okay, continue.
Yeah,
Sorry.
SS1. Then, bro,
Let me not
SS2,
implicate myself anymore.
SS2 was peak, bro. SS2 was like a high for me, bro. Like, I don't think up till now, like, I've had any like year with that much dopamine release, bro. Like, upon all the drinking, smoking, nothing has topped it. Nothing has topped that year. Period.
I want to say some things, but I'm like, let me say before the next podcast, bro.
Yeah.
There's
And then
enough
SS3
scandalous stuff
was
here.
also nice, but like nowhere near as SS2 was so peak for me. So yeah. SS2 was when we were like, bro, we're in charge of that school, man. Like we're running things.
If not for the debugging stuff, did that happen in SS2 or SS3?
No, that was SS2.
Okay, never mind then.
SS2 13.
But yeah, SS3 was calm.
I'll never forget that day because I think you were like not beside me, but I was at the last table in the middle row in Regis' house. But I think that was Bob King's table. I can't really remember where he was taxing all Gino.
That was now Kevin's table. But see what it was not Kevin's table. Kevin's table was the last in the middle. But talk all the rubbish, you want to keep talking.
The table was
How's that not my table
last.
either?
The table was second. Which one was
I need to label this with sensitive content. Just so I know. Just people are moving mad right now.
There are so many things to say. Like, we're talking about
I think Amasi might be the only person that's safe in all this. You have to find some.
No. I please. I also want to say so.
person that's safe?
No. Say so. Let's keep moving.
I have no stains on this podcast.
Don't say that too fast. Don't say that too fast.
Take the whole ship down. Take it
easy there. Take it easy there.
What used to happen was that every Friday we had the best meal everybody used to look forward
Guys,
to.
what are we talking about?
I have no idea what they're right now.
Guys, can we move forward?
We went off topic.
What are you trying to do?
Giving context or something, and then
You're not giving context. It was assembly. They were talking about assembly. They were talking about Friday night dinner.
We will kick this nigga out of here. We will kick this guy. No, seriously, we will kick this guy out.
Calm down.
Come on.
If I see your mouth moving, I'm going to start screaming.
Let's get back on track. Let's get back on track, please. Let's get back on track. Oh, what were you
Yeah,
saying?
I was sitting there and I saw Okeke beside me, and then
God.
we were about to announce, the badging. And just that week, the week before that, they called drugs in my box. I had some painkillers. Not actual hard drugs, painkillers for
Guy,
content.
that clip is
It was,
crazy.
it was ibuprofen. It was ibuprofen that you thought-
Drugs in my box.
Yeah, and basically, I thought that, this was me, this was my time. And so I was there, I was standing, I was like, fuck, it's over. Then they now announced the badging. They called Okeke and Osakwe, right?
Yep.
And then I just saw Okeke like vexed, just walking towards the assembly.
I think they couldn't take an award at the same time.
Yeah.
Then after they now called me to take an award, and you just see him like walking, took the award, came back.
Nah, I think it was crumpled up in his hand. I was like,
Yeah, bro, just
it was crumpled up in his hand. I was like, damn.
But then
It was
can I
like
just
Mark
give
Award
the
or
context
something.
of the table that was at and what is happening there?
Guy, can we save
Bro,
ourselves?
it's
Guys,
okay. It's
try
okay.
it,
It's okay.
guys.
It's
I'll
okay.
actually come for you guys.
You don't want us to give the fans context.
See,
They want
guys.
the fans. I think the people want to know
No,
more about who we are.
no.
They want to know that
They don't need to know everything.
and we
No.
are human beings, and
No,
we
no.
have our own backstories. We're not perfect. We're not trying to come across as perfect.
Don't give your own backstory. Don't give Buckin's backstory.
I'll give
Don't
my
give
backstory.
Bucking.
My backstory was inspired by his backstory.
Leave Bucking backstory out of your gist. You can share your backstory. You're free, but don't bring anybody's backstory without him wants to bring a backstory. Okay?
Don't inspire
Bring
you.
his backstory, but leave his backstory out of it.
So, Bob,
No.
you don't want people to
They
know
know
who
who I
you
am.
are.
Leave his
Crazy.
leave his backstory alone.
There you
Share
have
yours.
it.
He wants to share yours. Leave his backstory
There you
alone.
have it, fans. See, when you guys are eventually start voting, who's the top boy in the house? Just remember me who tried to.
Clap for yourself, man.
What is going on?
I have no idea, but continue
Who
to
is
say.
campaigning? What are you campaigning for?
I think he's big brother.
Hey, that's not his peak politics, bro. He was like, let my opponent tell you who he really is.
But yeah, what was I saying?
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, man.
This is
Yeah.
Plus two was peak fun, man. And also a cultural day. Was it cultural day? Cultural day.
Oh, what happened cultural day?
I think we already know.
Now I think about it.
I honestly don't. Okay, with
It's
after,
just
but
true.
I'm so confused. What happened cultural day?
I had a very good friend then that like I used to talk to a lot and had a very good time.
Letter of name, please. Can you or give?
I'll
Okay,
just-
give
I'll just tell
a
you- I'll just
random
tell you-
letter in between the name.
His-
Like a random
the-
letter in between the name.
Yes.
S.
Wait,
But yeah,
I really hope
SS2,
you know who I
SS2 and
think
3
it
Yes.
had the
What?
potential to be really good, but I feel like just so many things just
I really hope
went wrong.
yes, is not who I think it is.
SS2 and 3 had potential.
I really hope P is not who I think it is.
Like, bro, I'm looking in the sky, Thomas. I'm like, what is this?
Which I'm like, I'm just cycling through my mind right now. Like,
The funny thing is,
I know
I didn't catch.
Bumpy, how don't you know? Why you acting dumb?
The funny thing is, I didn't know who was S, but I
I-
clocked P immediately.
Yeah, me too.
nah, I
Bro,
got
that's
estimated,
I know
but P
who
took
it
me
is,
a
but,
minute.
like, there was
I'm
nothing.
like, who?
It was regular stuff. Like, I'm so confused.
Oh my god, bro.
Regular stuff.
Bro, just keeps on entering fire.
No.
I mean, please, let's bring
Add the significant order. Simple like that.
let's bring it back, please. I'll say. I feel like the dominant emotion I had from SS3 was just
Don't talk.
this feeling of like they were just always on our backs. SS3, and this whole thing, you will not grad. This you will not grad. That's I feel like that's like the dominant emotion I have from SS3, which I feel like which is why it just. I don't know. I feel like it's probably blocking up all the good parts. Not all the good parts, but I feel like just that feeling of constant having to watch your back, and it was very uncomfortable.
I agree.
Guy, the thing, I think, guy, just on that point of like the whole rules thing and all that stuff. There are sometimes that I still have sometimes I have dreams of LJC,
Really,
and then things that I can do in real life, like it's like kind of a mix. It's like a mix of like LJC and now my actual life. And I'm like, these are things that I would do in real life without thinking twice. But because in my dream there's that context of LJC, Like I cannot. Like I don't want to go too deep because I'm already in deep waters, guy. I don't want to go too deep into like what I was reading about. But like,
Oh my
yeah, it's
goodness.
crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like how that mindset is even still there. Like even in my fucking dreams, I'm not even fully in LJC, but I cannot do things because of like the LJC mentality.
I agree. I agree. There's some
Yeah.
things that MPC has kind of instilled in me at least. Especially like
Like what?
just randomly, like walking on lawn is just very annoying. There's something it feels wrong. Like I think I can trace that back to Loyola. Just
Like for me, I feel like that was probably primary school for me. It was a big thing. Walking alone was like a big thing, big no-no in primary school. So I feel like even before I get to like the whole walking alone thing was already something I didn't do. But I
very
feel like,
strange.
but I'm not. I won't say like something like if I need to do it, I'll do it. I don't really have any qualms about it right now.
Well, no, definitely. If I do it all the time, I'm just saying that like it's something that I just always. If I step on the lawn, I'm like, I should be doing this. But who cares? I'll still do it. You know what I mean? It's just like that.
I see.
It's like a quick like
I see.
What
I
else
see.
has Loyola kind of like changed or like affected? How has Loyola like affected us? Like really
Staircases.
trying to like.
Let me think. Actually,
I think for me also like doing what you have to do, no matter what it costs. Most of the time, like let's say like you have an exam. Let's say I've been procrastinating, but like I have an exam tomorrow, and like basically I have to like read all night or that kind of thing. I know that that's not a really common thing. Like a lot of people here, if they have an exam tomorrow, they've not read, they will just have their good night sleep and like wake up the next day. Well, that's not obviously not all people, but like a lot of people are like that, you know. Like I feel like for us, it's like whatever it takes, kind of at least you sacrifice that sleep to just get that job done or whatever. Like, and as for those who I guess learned being very proactive, that's not something I learned from Leila. I cannot attribute that to Leila, but some of us that learned how to be very proactive, plan very well for exams, read this then and all that. I guess that has also helped those people be like more efficient and better time, manage their time better. Yeah. So these are the two things.
What's core thing can I attribute to?
Or better, so can we discuss how Loyola could have been better? Like, how could Loyola have served us better?
More emphasis on good sports, definitely. Like
Yes,
good
yes.
athletics, man.
Proper
Proper.
So are
scouting.
we just going? Sorry, are we just going like how could it? Are we taking into account like constraints? Are we just giving like just a broad view? Okay, how could it be better? Or are we also factoring constraints in what we're talking about?
Man,
I
do
guess
as
in
you
my
wish,
mind,
man.
I'm comparing it to the best secondary school or best high school in the world, or what I would term as the best high school in the world, and like how Loyola could have been closer to that. I would
Yeah,
say definitely sports. Definitely,
definitely
definitely.
more investment there. I feel like they could, a lot more investment into
We
that.
had a lot of like very great talents on the courts, on the fields.
Yeah, just in general, I can speak from best basketball generally. Just I feel like a few things that just really annoyed me. That I feel like every time we talk about basketball, we always talk about these same things. Like one, not having like numbers. Now athletes here, like each athlete has their own number. You can
Facts.
put on your backpack, your shirts. Like you one, just not having our own numbers or having like our names in our jerseys, things like that. Not record like at least get someone to record the games. At least have it in like a school archive type thing. You can request at the very least.
Yeah,
Recording some of like at least L Cup games at the very least, or all this Alpha Mega type thing.
yeah.
Just think small things like that. I feel would have just gone a long way. But yeah, I don't know this. I don't know. The over insistence on rules to an extent
Facts.
was just a lot. Like I mean, on some fronts I get it, but now I'm older. On some fronts I get it, but some fronts I still can't reconcile. It's like something just seemed very unnecessary. But I don't know.
I agree. The whole sticking to rules and punishing you if you default
Mhm.
kind of
Yeah, I feel
made it
like
exciting.
the whole punishment system. Sorry to cut you off there, but I feel like if there was like a bit more like balance of reward and punishment, or just I've heard people say like just a reward system is a lot more better than the punishment system. But look, I just went full on punishment system. You know,
I was thought about like
like
that.
full on punishment system. I feel like there should have been more of a reward type thing. You do well, then you're incentivized. You get a reward. You're incentivized because you're incentivized. As opposed to, if you do the good thing, that's the baseline. And if you fall below, you get punished. You know,
Yeah.
things like that. Kind of like exact example was the whole like giving treats for inspection thing. I think that reward system should have been extrapolated further because now people wanted treats, so people worked hard for inspection. It wasn't a case of the person who came last in inspection got
Actually,
punished.
sorry
If
to
it was
stop
like
you
that,
there. If you remember, the house captains used to make sure. Yeah, it was the house captain who looked forward to the treats, but the house captain used to
actually,
make sure that all the hostel prefects, if any of your dorm is dirty, you're getting punished as a hostel prefect. So there's no peace
that's
in
actually
place
true
there.
too. I think yeah. Oh,
I'm asking how
Bucky,
many
you
inspections
just
did
give
you
me a big one, but I've been saying too much. Let someone else talk. A big one just came to mind, but let someone else say something first.
I'm asking how many inspections did you
Possible. Can't win. I couldn't.
I know
I
I'm
don't
about
want
to,
to
I know
start.
I'm about to deal with an inspection.
Like everyone
I
that
know.
knows what's up there.
I
I'm
know.
asking
Like,
famous rants. I want
like,
to bring you. I'm
this was up.
I'm
Why
asking,
the
I'm
inspection?
asking rants. Or like,
Nah,
Masi was so
man.
passionate about it on camera. Doing inter-house sports off camera. I'll give you a massive 4 rants. Oh my
Nah,
goodness,
man.
it was
I just want it to outsport,
hilarious.
man. We
went?
want the
Once
most
did you win
important thing. That's what
Intersport?
that matters. Yeah, the most
Yeah.
important thing. That's
You
all
won
that matters, man.
Intersport. Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
man. That's all that
This is an
matters, man.
accomplished man.
Fuck
Yeah,
inspection, man.
but
Fuck
yeah, I
inspection,
mean, does
man.
anyone have anything else to say before I say what Bucky just brought to my mind?
What do you bring?
He brought something in mind in terms of how OGC could have been better, but I want to make sure everyone else has a chance to say if they had anything they wanted to say before I say my second thing.
I mean, piggybacking off punishments, like inhumane punishments, especially given from like the hostels, like staff, and like the brothers and sisters and fathers, especially.
Power.
Yeah, the people that had more
Those
power
guys
than
were power.
other staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
Well, that good stuff.
And I just felt like as a senior, it was just so easy to get into trouble.
Yeah,
Like
it
like
really
it
was.
it was too easy to get into trouble.
Like
It's
your
like you really
default
you
mode to get
really
in trouble. You
you
have to
really
actively avoid trouble.
you really had to be on your toes in that school as a senior. Yeah.
But I
Honestly,
feel
me,
like,
I
yeah,
never saw it like that. Like,
really.
in fact, I enjoyed like I somehow enjoyed like the running, the hustle.
There was kind of a thrill to it, yes, but like
Yeah, it made getting in trouble attractive, but like
like something to avoid.
something to avoid. Yeah,
Like
but like
yeah,
something
I get that.
also like something to also try and test your luck. What happens
Nah,
if I
G.
smuggle this
Wow.
food? Like eat Indomie.
That's fucking.
Okay.
Nah,
I think I get in too deep, bro.
nah, for
Um,
me, nah, Jai. It was straight people who wanted to just live their lives and do go about their business. It was just unnecessary mental and unnecessary
and
stress.
I also like that the fact that like nobody is safe. Like no matter how good you are, you think you're a good boy. No, you're not. Like you can also get caught. You know what I mean? It
That's,
puts
that's,
everybody on an
that's an
even.
interesting.
Yeah, it's a very like cynical way to see it, but that's how I saw things in Loyola, bro. Like even though you try to run, you ain't running fast enough, boy. That Mission could still catch you, and you
Interesting.
just have to slip up once. Like look at Chinwe. Fucking Chinwe did everything right, but yet she missed prom and grad or she missed graduation.
That's nothing that was so messed up. The way they just profile you. You mess up
Yes,
once. The way they just profile you and
whole image.
that's it.
Nobody cares about what you worked
That's
on.
it.
For
The way
My
they profile
my
you was crazy.
greatest mistake walking into SS1 biology beside Okolonita. That was my greatest mistake
At
for
that point,
bios.
Ojax had
Walking
profiled
into
you
the class
a
beside
bad boy. Ojax had
from then on,
profiled
bad
you
boy.
a bad boy.
From that, I was like, what? No, bad boy.
Do you know something? Do you know one win I had against Ojako, and this one in SS2 I started like taking our class more serious. There was this C, I think that time one C that I did very well, sha. I got like 78 in bios, and I had one correction. I got like 17 and a half, so I was supposed to get like 80 and a half. I think me and Omoke, scrubbing those OBJs together. I got like 27/30 in OBJ. I was supposed to get 28. I gave Ojax my script. She looked at it, she said, Jesus, Nathan, oh, good student now. I said, yes, ma, yes, ma. I am. My best. She was so impressed, and I was like, wow, like,
Jesus, Nathan.
that was one star moment for me with Ojax.
Oh, that was nice, man. That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, that whole profile thing was nah.
It was terrible.
I feel like it made people
Yeah,
even just give up. People just
There-
maybe just not care. Like, oh, you provided me this. I'm just going to continue that narrative.
I
Like,
think on that
Ronnie's friend.
same line, that I think that brother Ignatius guy. I mean, Fairs, like I tried to change my answer. I tried to change my answer on my script. And then after that, the guy say you want to increase your score. Your score will never increase again in Jesus' name. There was one CA. I had 50 something over 60 in OBJ just to be able to get 70 stuffs over 100. I got almost everything in OBJ, bro. Bastardized my theory. He came and he said, he just like put question mark. How? Why would you, like, this is a professional paper. Why would you say this? I was like, Jesus Christ. I was using phrases that he says in class. And bro just profiled my whole theory, like, answer. 58 in OBJ to get 70 stuffs overall.
But guess what? If Pearl had written the same thing, you say excellent. 100%. That he liked young girls.
Like brother Ignatius or whatever he is now.
Listen, I'm not
No. I won't put it like that. I'll put it like, I'll say like, teachers definitely had favorites, even if the favorites did
No. Yeah,
they
sure.
meet up to like
But
standard.
that guy was a pedophile.
Yeah, when there's a pattern, and you can see that continuous. Stop. I'm being serious. When there's a pattern, you can see that consistently. Okay, let's even Brother Ignatius. Maybe we can say Pearl was actually quite good, which she did. She did prove herself in senior class. Yes, exactly. But now, Father, what's that Father essay? I knew from the start of that class, Angel, Fimi, and some other girls in my elective, my further maths elective, they were in his staff room eating Skittles and solving the CA papers to come. Why? The CA1 had not yet, we had not written CA1 yet. They were solving the OB. He used to give like, he will have like a form where you have like 20 theory questions. Out of those theory questions, he will pick the 4 ones that will be in the CA. They were there eating Skittles, solving the questions in the staff room. I entered, I said, Fimi, what are you solving? I just glanced at one question, and in the CA, I remember clearly that was the question that was there. He was very partial. As Miller was the only male doing well in that class. Fimi, Angel, all those other girls were doing well. By the time we entered SS2, we had the great NMT, Mr. Eze. Mr. Eze wanted all that rubbish. Mr. Eze wanted was not a man of nonsense. All that rubbish went out the window. The real dogs stepped up. And they went back to the well. So,
but yeah, I definitely felt like a lot of the religion just had. I won't say pedophiles, call them pedophiles.
Are you
but
sure?
they were very chummy with the girls and could be very like just harsh with guys.
Why was Uche drinking wine in Brother Gustav's staff room late?
Really? I did know this.
And she said that she did tell her friends that like he was acting weird and he closed the door and stuff. And then why was he on the picnic ground with Uche with Ugochi during movies? And then Mr. Jacob found them and then got sacked the next day. Mr. Jacob was in the school for like 15 years.
Oh, Jacob. That's something that I still can't believe that happened. Like it would have made sense if it was just a mixture, but that guy had been in that school for a while, had a nice rep, and he just got sacked just from this brother that just came a few months ago. Like,
literally,
Haba.
It didn't make sense. But yeah,
wait, sorry. Who was that Mr. Jacob guy again? What did he teach?
Librarian.
No, bro was a nuisance. So bro was a nuisance. Nah, bro was a nuisance.
No, yeah, I remember that guy.
But still, dude, I didn't even know that's why he got sacked.
Neither did I. What's good about the money?
I didn't even know that's why he got sacked. But nah, I feel like he left school. And they thought, that's the problem with Nigeria because people just do some of the most obvious things They won't even bother covering. Yeah, when someone does something like that here,
Yeah,
guy,
bro.
you won't find
Yeah.
it. You won't find it until you actually actively dig, dug deep for it. And at that point, your life is in danger.
Yeah. I guess it depends on their
That's
power
yeah.
level.
Some of them could have been very. But just before I forget, I feel like
Yeah.
one thing. I feel like LGC's. I feel like one thing LGC didn't do a good job of is in instilling, not totally, but I feel like the idea of leadership in LGC I felt was just it wasn't up to par, in my opinion.
It wasn't.
It
Wait, but
wasn't just.
expand on what you're saying. Are you trying to say like the prefectship selection was not?
I'm not saying just prefectship, like leadership in general. Right? It's whole, like even like what I was even thinking of was mainly like hostel prefect. Actually, the first thing that came to my mind. But
Mm,
then you can consider all the other. But the idea of leadership was it was a very, and I feel like we kind of, I guess for the most part we just inherited it because that's the system that had been going. I mean, the administration definitely also had, it was a very authoritative style, like
yeah.
as a different, oh, this is my hostel, you know, you do what it's like, I have the power, you do what I say. That's essentially how it was.
Yeah.
It was just a very, I have the power, you do what I say.
I'll
It
say,
wasn't like,
but that also affected based on the hostel prefect too. There's some hostel prefects
no,
want to
but I felt like it was across the board because even if you had your own style, by the time your house captain, whoever, has that
Punish.
style on you now, it just goes down. That frustration just goes down. It impacts the way you also do your own things. So I feel like it was like, I feel like if I, for example, just had the mind I have now, or even by finishing reading For the Laws of Power, like there are so many ways to get people to do things that are in the general interest. But when you try to adopt this, like, I am the guy, you're all my subordinates, like there are so many things that are going to come from that. And I feel like it's also just, and then also coming to, I guess, what you say about prefectship, that, the I guess the votes at some points didn't really matter, I believe.
yeah,
At some point,
yeah,
voting was like more of a formality. I feel like the administration would just kind of pick people for whatever, and that kind of ruined the point. So it's like, because people campaign for specific things, and they don't really take in like individual traits. Just kind of just throw you in whatever. Which I guess, in some sense, yes, you can really do whatever if you really just apply yourself. But the whole system just, I don't know how it is now, but it just seemed to be very, I don't know.
I think I like the idea of exposing SS1s to leadership roles
No, no, it
because
was very good. It was very
yeah.
good, but I'm just saying that the mentality it wasn't the best. I don't think that mentality was the best, honestly.
Well, I think I understand what you're saying. And also the votes not meaning anything is like, so what's the point? Right? What's the point of the, by the way, my brother is a head boy candidate. He's one of two. So they delivered a manifesto. Apparently, bro was cooking. That's what they've been yarning me. That bro was answering some tough questions on the spot. They've eliminated one other candidate because he was too shy or something. So it's now just him and one other guy running for head boy. So yeah, I don't know where he got that from, but I just have to respect it. But then yeah, bro, like I agree. Like the votes not mean anything. It can't really defeat the point. But I feel like our original prefectship set, I think we could have gone down as one of the greatest prefectship sets ever, bro.
What makes you think that?
The structure was so perfect. It was almost, most sets is like there's an ideal structure. Everybody knows who should be what, kind of. Everybody kind of like has an idea. Like you have an idea. Okay, well, Chimdi or Giles can be social. Wimu or who else could have been head boy? I guess some people could have said Zico could have been head boy, even though I don't really see it.
Oh, Zico is my guy, but nah, hey boy.
Nah, I feel like a lot of people were saying that Zico could have been head boy at that time. Wait, why don't you see it though? I feel like he has the physical stature of a head boy.
What does that mean?
Maybe in terms of
I'm
like
sorry.
execution. When you guys get what I mean, like he
I
has
get what you mean.
the posture
Who
of
might
a
as well
head
be
boy.
head boy?
Oh yeah,
Queen.
who?
Who had the good stature too? Hey,
Who
that's
might
Queen
have
might
been
as
head
well
boy?
have been head boy. Queen had the good stature too.
We had a demolished
I know, guys.
record,
Like,
bro.
Yeah,
why I saw where head boy is? I can't lie to you. There was only one on one. And he's sitting right there.
Anyway, I feel like no, but I feel like most of the time, like you would know like who the possible candidates are, but like it never really happens like that. But then in our set, Headboy was who we thought, Headgirl was who we thought it would be. I don't know about library initially, but like
Who was the library initially?
Young boy.
Oh,
I forgot.
Giovanni deserves to be library prefect.
I think with library, they were trying to
It's
switch it up because library prefect is almost always unknown. Like I don't remember any library prefect before me. I can't lie to you. Before me, I've letter.
Same. Wait, I think we'll go now.
What was about library prefect?
No, it was
No,
Go now,
it's
Yemi.
Something.
I was about to go now. Yemi.
Oh.
We'll go now. Yemi. I think was library.
I remember bro as a family friend,
I
but
might be
I actually
tripping.
never remember it was like.
Health, San, and library. They could have been the same people. I will never.
That's fair. That is
Yeah,
representation.
Son, it was son.
Yeah, they could have been.
Yeah, that was sanitation.
Zico was San.
Who was hell?
Zico was subbed in for someone, though.
I can't remember
Zico
who
was
was
subbed
subbed
in
I
in.
swear Health and
for
San were-
Kedge.
No, Kedge was hell.
My own niggas are
Ked was health. Yeah.
Then I think they combined it or something.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I think they combined. I think Ked was health.
Then who replaced Kedge?
I feel like maybe they did replace him because it was probably towards the end or something.
They did replace
It was
Kedge,
towards
I
the
think.
end, so I don't think they replaced him.
Hey, Okoko was San, but they replaced it with Zico.
Yeah.
But they didn't
I
replace.
feel like
I think
now
they
I'm talking about
left
it, like,
South Bank.
now I'm talking about it. I didn't realize how many people were like subbed out. Like now I'm talking about it. Like
No,
it's
it
like,
was
wow.
ruthless.
There was a lot of subbing in and subbing out.
Yeah,
There were
wow.
like 8 or 9 people that got sold, bro.
Bro,
That was-
let's not forget that Connelly era of
Connelly
those
girls,
babes,
bro.
those babes. Oziri, there was a huge substitution.
They subbed out
Yeah.
to Ziri?
Yes.
They
Yeah.
sold out
Jesus.
Oziri, Afoma.
Oh my goodness.
Okenwa.
I
One other
forgot about.
person, I think.
Okenwa.
Wow. They
Yeah.
subbed out to
Yeah.
Ziri, Afoma. Wasn't
Awesome.
Ziri spiritual life?
Case.
Wasn't Ziri spiritual life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then who they replace?
TK.
They subbed in?
TK.
Wow, they subbed out. That's crazy to me. Oh,
Yeah. And then Asiana was part of the case, but you know, the people at the top, they have to do some certain dirty things to remain in power. So she has to do something.
Was she part of the case?
She was part of the case.
I
She was
never
part-
heard this.
She was part of the case, but she told one junior girl to lie, some silly story like that. She shall slithered her way out.
I mean, yeah. No, I'm actually. I saw. I think I saw your take. I mean, all this is not making it. We're just talking. All this episode ended a while back. At this point, we're just talking.
Okay,
Episode ended a while back.
okay.
Episode
Now I
just
can be
gisting.
free.
Episode ended a while back. But,
Sure, guy. I was like,
yeah.
man, this
No, let me just stop the recording for posterity. But the episode ended a while back. You know, a while back before we started going crazy. Now we're just talking right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
so,
I can be calm.
but now I think about it. Wow.
Oceania, I didn't know. So legit, Oceania, I didn't know Oceania was part of it.
She was
Legit, she was part of it.
So many.
She
Wow.
was very scared around that time that she was going to get the badge. But then the girl that she gave laundry to, she told her to tell one story, and then the girl listened, and then that's how she. She
I
was
didn't
part
know
of
that.
it. She was part
That's
of the case.
crazy, man.
Wow.
But guy, our original perfection.
So many
body
people were
was
subbed out.
very-
Jesus.
Very solid. Very very
Wow.
solid.
Sanis just didn't like. I
Jesus.
thought he was
Wait,
vexed.
Buckins,
Ever since that
Buckins,
email,
Did they sub
he
you
was
out?
vexed.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
don't-
was vexed.
Wow, bro! Like all this,
Yeah, me and
I
Vanessa
left
talked
my
about-
memory. I forgot. Like
Yeah, we angered the hell out of
Jesus.
Sanis
And
was
then-
angry, man.
And then the next day,
And-
SS1 became prepared.
Guy, that one was unreal.
That was
Imagine
wild, dude. That
Guy.
was very
That
wild.
was they give
Yeah,
SS1.
yeah.
And I feel like they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, that was haba.
That was just very. They shouldn't have done that, in my opinion. It just. If I was not said, I'll feel like damn, like they've just given up on me, or my abilities. Like that was just a smack in the face. I feel they shouldn't have done that at all. That was not the move. But wow, like keep talking, and that's crazy. So many people are like,
Who did something
I
for
just,
Vanessa?
wow.
I was thinking Marjorie. Me and Vanessa wiped out.
For
Me and
Vanessa.
Was Adri a prefect? No, Adri was a
Guys,
prefect.
people are getting
Oh,
bad
Vanessa
for some
gets
reason.
bad.
it was the same time with me and Alarms. It was, so I think it was like,
Oh,
it was. I think she adjusted her check or something, or something like that. Some stupid like that.
I remember. I do not remember the person
Yeah,
who came
no,
after.
no.
Wait, what was alarms?
Alarms was also.
Who replaced you?
I'd have loved to see that
Oh yeah.
Omox.
I remember what coming was the prefect.
Bro, that's the thing, like, there's so many things like I'm like, oh wow, this person was the prefect. This person,
Wow.
wow,
Omox
it's
was
wild, bro. There was
I
just a
like
lot
that.
of subbing out. That's crazy, though. Wow,
And
wow,
it's
wow.
Omox
and Stannis
was
is
a brute,
heartless,
man.
man.
But guy, the original prefectship body would have done. It would have been so epic.
Okay.
Honestly,
I feel like
Hmm?
once
I
they
mean,
did that
I mean,
subbing thing from the start, the
it
perfect it became a
damaged.
joke. Like
Yes,
literally, I can't even like it became a joke.
they
It was
lost
like it was
respect
like a
for us
joke.
now. The
Guy,
amount of people lost respect for
it was
us.
like the perfect was just a joke, guy. It was
Nah,
like
bro, I can't
it
lie.
just became a joke. It was like
When I got the badge, bro, that stuff shook me. I can't lie, bro.
I remember.
stuff.
I remember when you
Would you-
came to me?
That stuff
I was
shook
in
me.
chapel.
Yeah,
You were-
right. It was you, Zico, and Chiki. Bro, the memories of that thing, they're like so vivid in my mind. Cause like I feel like that's when it sunk in for me. Like
Damn.
this shit is over. Nah, that's when it sunk in for me, bro. Cause nah.
I think.
remember.
Yeah.
Nah,
Keep talking.
that was now I think about it. Like
And it was such a foolish reason. Like,
that was such a sad
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That was such a sad time, and I feel like SS2 was gearing up to be the best year of my LDC career. So I remember I had just done like that LU drama that just went crazy, like and like yeah, SS2 was gearing up to be such a nice time.
yeah, it was about to be
And
the
bro,
trifecta, like choir, LU, and then head boy.
that's
Yeah,
yeah,
you were the press of all of them.
yeah, bro.
Did you stop recording?
No,
yeah, man.
I stopped seeing it, but then wait, I might need to wait. Let me
No,
just refresh.
yeah.
Let me refresh this because it's not
I was
saving
wrong.
for some reason.
Yeah, it's
I was
not
gonna say
saving.
that, like we should also use this podcast to like get insight into how people felt during some certain moments that people didn't really understand how he felt, but he just dipped.
Damn, that's the
Like
end of
I
this
think
episode.
Winwoo's take on like his debarging experience is something that like at least
It
I
needs to
said
be
that
yeah.
more about.
He never talked about it though. That's why I'm
Exactly.
very.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like I
It's
really.
something like at least I know some people would, even though KK's experience, Bobkin's experience, even though Bobkins could have been debarged twice. If you miss the first, the second one,
Guy, let Bobkins fucking
Yeah,
rest.
free my guy.
Free my guy. Fuck. Yeah, see, Riverside knows what was happening on this episode. Riverside knows what was happening, and Riverside said this is not going anywhere. Riverside, they know.
I don't mind
Riverside
losing.
knows.
Will. I don't mind losing. As long as I don't mind losing as long as I keep my freedom. Because this shit, I might get locked up, bro.
Guy, this.
Bob, do you want
Guy,
to? Do you want to?
When
do you want to
Okeke
say
said
it
Sister
with me?
Tina gave him top.
I was trying to be
I-
sarcastic, but
People
started reacting.
I said it.
I was scared for my.
Okay, guy.
Nah, Bob, I book you as
you're
cellmate, guy.
already talking about the damn, bro. I'm actually thinking about that, bro. You would have been like one of the most accomplished. I mean, you still are, but like you would have been like maybe even top 5 most accomplished Loyola students. With LU, lead role in LU, lead role in choir as well, head boy.
What the fuck? That's actually true. You were
That's
co-captain though, but like you were also captain.
Okay, guy. By
Just-
any means necessary. By any means
Just
necessary.
calm down there. You were co-captain.
You're a cool captain.
They were 3.5.
But I remember the Sunday after. I don't know why I remember all this random shit, but like the Sunday after, like you had just talked to me about your debarging and stuff, and like that Sunday, we were going to be wearing white shirts. You were going to be wearing the long sleeves, and then I just remember for some reason leaving second block and seeing you in Sunday wear, and it being a bit confused at first. Yeah,
I think for me also that handoff day when it was like we were passing the stuff down to the new prefect. But at least I was like, okay, after that day ends, like this whole thing, I can put it beside me. I don't have to see my set mates in badges. And then my own I didn't have.
like distraught. And I think the power,
You're human.
like the fall
That's
is like okay if you're like health now, okay, it's like okay you're not perfect, okay. Like the fall from being head boy, they took your measurements, right? That's insane. That's
That was
insane.
just disgusting, bro. That's just
Giovanni, do you want
disgusting,
to
bro.
share with us like your
What you say?
you want to share with us
I
like
was
your
frauded
Biden
now. Simple as
experience?
that. They lied
Three
on my
times?
name, but oh no,
Who
we
lied in
all
your
know the
name?
boy. There's no point calling his name. Oh shit, is this stuff being uploaded?
And mention his name.
I don't know.
Bro,
Was
this
that a
episode
little
is
page?
finished.
It's
Like,
not finished. Bro, this episode has so many gems. I don't know why you're saying it's finished, bro. This episode is a
Okolo,
gold.
I agree. They are gems. They are
It's
Yes,
still
but
gems in
wait,
showing
there,
me
but they are
recording
like
very
though.
dangerous things. That's what
your
I'm saying.
insight
It's
on
still
your
showing me
experience, your
it's
insight
still
on your
showing me
experience, you
recording.
guys' insights on like you guys'
Those
insights on
ones we can do that on a different episode. We'll do that like on a legit episode where like they
it will not
literally
be
talk.
Then
organic
let me not talk
because we've
about it.
already talked about it, so it won't be
Uh,
the emotions have already like come out, so it won't be organic. You know what I mean? Like it will be like, oh,
but I feel like it also be at the same time more opening because it's going to be the second time talking about it.
But see, guys, I think like if we
It's
can
like
edit
I
like
think,
cut parts of it, I think it's fine.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
there
I
might
agree.
be a
They're just
whole
parts.
chunk that let me just
It still
reload
says
to see,
recording on
and
my
then
stuff,
yeah.
and it still says uploading. Yeah.
You do know there was a time you left the call, right?